This be by Ejaye.
Yo. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Loaded. Yo, what's up, Greg? What's up, Javion? What's up, Madu? What's up, Evelyn? Yeah, I'm doing good. My day was good. My day was good. There we go. Perfect sound quality. Thanks, Evelyn. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah. Okay. You always have those beats I be wanting to pick apart. It's all thanks to Ejaye. Oh my god, to me again. Ah. This is true. I ain't even have to say nothing either. They already know. How I'm doing today? I'm doing good, Javion. I'm doing good. We can talk more in Discord on Instagram. About what? Let's see if my Stream Deck is working today. Yo, what's up, Micah? I'll return the $7. Boy, ain't nobody calling the cops so you over no $7. Yo, what's up, Makanya? Very cool ideas for your stream. Would you like to discuss more about it? No, thank you. Let's just test this out and see if it works.
This be by Ejaye.
Ejaye, please teach me your ways. He's not here right now. I'm Gucci locks free. Rock and twist till I put it back in. How do you feel now that you've parted from your children? CDK, I'm just really intrigued to know who you are. Because I feel like you might be somebody I know already who just changed their name. So I just need to know. Here we go. I have to Gino. Oh, okay. Okay. Got a game today? We're doing something different today. Your beat music account. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Doing something different today. I don't know. I just kind of felt tired. Didn't really feel like playing anything, so we're gonna make Enzo play for us. We're gonna do some Sniper Wolf stuff today. It was his idea. So it's kind of like a just chat and stream kinda. What is he playing today? I don't know. Whatever he wanna play on my computer. No City Skylines though, because I don't want to risk it crashing my stream. MCT oil around the house? Nah. Nah, what's that? Did that pop up right? I love chilling here. Hope you don't mind. Of course I don't mind, Makanya. Of course I don't. I've been touching people with my shrimp. Oh my goodness. With my stick, I mean. Shrimp, bro. What is wrong with you? That's the one that's if I don't have my life start to fall apart. It's tasteless raw energy. Huh.
This be by Ejaye.
It did not work. We're gonna talk about your tweet. Am I out of the loop? You left the place for good? Yes. Yes, I did. And yes, you're out of the loop because either you haven't seen the video where I talked about it or you haven't been in the stream when I talked about it. But what's up, Ejaye? Raw? I ate something raw one time. Oh my goodness. Like how sugar gives you energy, but better without the crash. Enzo, you know what MCT oil is?
Yes, I do.
Greg asked if we keep some around the house.
He asked it.
We keep some around the house. And I said, no. And he said, something like, if he don't got it, his life start to fall apart. Yeah, what's up, Papa Ning?
First off, what's up, Greg? What's up, Ning? Let me explain. I'll be right back.
Ejaye, hit my Discord, please. I got questions and money. Yeah, his YouTube channel and his Instagram linked in my description too, Gino. You cook with it and put it in cakes and stuff.
I don't put the hand game. What he said?
He said he cooked with it and put it in cakes and stuff he make.
Okay, yes, I am aware of it, and I'm aware of the benefits of it. So originally we started off fasting.
This be by Ejaye.
And he got it down to her lunch break. I got mine down to like 12 without it, but we gradually did that. And then we broke our fast, and we're not even supposed to be fasting anymore, but we have been. So yes, I am aware of it. But long story short, shouldn't need it anymore, because she shouldn't be fasting anymore, but it was all contingent waiting on her quitting. So now she's finally done, and the routine should change pretty soon. But yes, I'm aware of it.
Do pretty girls fart?
No. Especially around a man.
How often do you retwist? Maybe like once a month. Depending on how I'm feeling. Sometimes longer if I can't fit in time to do it.
Yeah, because how I was going to use it, Greg, but I ended up finding out about it too late. I I was gonna use it with my coffee in the morning. Yeah, I was gonna use that with some allulose as a sweetener because I usually do black coffee. And I was gonna add it in there. But when I had found out about it, it was like too late because we would pretty much broke our fast, and now we've been eating bakery food in the morning and stuff. Well,
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Yeah.
Sad.
Oh.
What do they do when they have to fart?
What do pretty girls do when they have to fart? Find you a pretty girl and ask it.
I think that's what he was doing.
You a pretty woman. Not a pretty girl.
Also, we're gonna have to share.
In the back of your...
Nah.
No? You wanna play with it? Okay. Let's share.
Yo, what's up, SWAT? Ain't nothing really right now but music playing. We gotta switch. I'm doing good, SWAT. How you doing?
These are, I'm an AirPod connoisseur. It's not bad though.
So you gonna have, I'm gonna have that one by me, and you're gonna use the plug-in one, yeah.
Oh, okay, nice. So should I get it out?
If you finish starting now, yeah, but
might as well get it set up, right?
okay. I heard they absorb it to get more nutrients. Is that true?
You're not too far off.
Who's the guest? My husband.
Your PlayStation controller on.
Yeah, I know. Just don't touch it.
Okay. Best friend too.
And pretty girls fart, burp, poop, and all that. They just regular people. It still don't feel real. My new reality.
You want me to do it?
Nah.
No.
Shaky, shaky. I'm married? Yes, I am. Pretty girls fart, men just pretend like it's perfume. Ew. I think the cloud bot, the vertical YouTube streams be messing with my cloud bot. Like maybe it's only a one stream at a time. Ejaye is schizophrenic. What? Why you say that? Like maybe my cloud bot only be in one chat. Which is problematic.
This be by Ejaye.
If I do say so myself. Walking around with these sounds in his head. Yo, what's up, Jay? What's good? Yeah, let me test out something because I think that's what's happening. It's only responding in vertical. I'm finna see. Unless it's just this one command. Yeah, it's only responding in the vertical. Yeah. And the vertical was what I started first. So I guess the cloud bot first come first serve type of deal. Which is counterproductive because I have to start the vertical first. So That's annoying. That's annoying. Yo, what's up, Farhaz? You ever think about booting up Need for Speed or Gran Turismo? No, I never thought about that. In order to boot it up, I would have to have it. Who beat is that? Ejaye's?
I think Gran Turismo was on the
Yeah.
pass.
Still don't mean I got it. So, is this not working? What I'm trying to do? Yeah, it's not working. Yes. Okay.
You have to get used to them convection numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Because that took 15 minutes.
How was my Easter? It was good. It was really good.
Great.
Chill. What you eating? A sweet potato? Yeah, what's up, Ace? Does it have to be a capital? You ain't use your new sauce gang emote.
Me?
Mm-hmm. Free from what? My job. Wait, is that Enzo?
Yeah.
Not in the chat, if that's what you're talking about, Greg.
This be by Ejaye.
I'm the one testing out these commands. I'm doing something, if that's what you mean as well. Burp. Yeah, it's not working the way I want it to. Free from what? My job. Oh. Congrats. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. My Last of Us streams be lit. You be liking on joints? Thanks, Jay. Seem like a lot of people like watching that game.
That's one of the new ones, right?
Yeah. Jail. Something like that. You're gonna have to change your Yo, what's up, TPG? How am I feeling? I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Steam. That's what you look for.
Yes. We don't bad.
Welcome back, shrimp. I'd kill for some shrimp right now. Where you work, if you don't mind me spilling the beans? Well, nowhere anymore. But I used to work at Jimmy John's. Ooh.
Yo, whatever. Oh, go ahead. It's too much you get together though. So I'm gonna just go ahead.
How you doing?
We got Big Pimp.
Ooh, Ejaye, bless this one.
Thanks.
Yes.
You want the music off?
The game music or EJ's music?
EJ's.
EJ's could stay on. I'll turn this game music off.
Okay, I'll turn it down a little bit. Strangers in the Night. Phew. Thank you.
What? So you apply it? It's like a reverb?
I guess. Exchanging glances. Are you singing lyrics? What the heck? Hold on a sec.
Yeah.
What is that? Yeah. Strangers in the Night by Frank Sinatra. I ain't never listened to Frank in my life. What's the name of this game again?
Empire's Underground.
Empire's Underground?
Want to check?
Empires of the Undergrowth. I totally knew that song. Right. Me too. I might move my cam.
The Queen is in imminent danger.
Let me know. Okay. Next year. Go ahead.
Sure.
With these civilization games, I know, right? Yo, what's up, Rob? What's up, Tally? Love from Amsterdam. Appreciate you stopping in. Love right back at you from Chicago. I think the music still might be a little loud and I like.
Go ahead.
I'm just trying to get the. What's up, Calvin? Music is fine, we can hear you. Yeah, I know. I just meant in my ear is kind of loud. What up? What game is this? This is called Empires of the Undergrowth.
2 seconds.
Okay. Sehr time. Where is my chat box? That might be fine. You know, one of them women I said I wanted to cook for me when I came home Easter, I had a box of baked goods on my doorstep with a note. Wow. Really? 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 Wow. Wow, you really be having these women fiending. What was it? Empires of the Undergrowth. Southside. Yep. The roaches. Yeah, this is definitely not my type of game. I hate bugs. Yo, what's up, Black Savage? What's good? She's trying to secure her husband. So this wasn't the mail lady, right? This somebody else. She gave you the buns on the doorstep. I'm dead. A red velvet cake. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, she definitely trying to get a husband. Cooking like, baking like that. Unless it was store-bought.
This be by Ejaye.
What was the baked goods? Oh, strawberry cheesecake, red velvet cake, and a bun cake. You ain't never even touched this one. She just know you from your past. Wow. Like, know your name? Know you as a friend? Cause what the heck did you done did to get them goods? It must be rumors circulating around. Yeah, what's up, Happy Scar? You and me both. Bug be trying to violate. Yeah, I don't mess with him. No, sir. No, sirree. No, sirree. Stay away from me. I'm gonna be like Greg when I grow up. No, you ain't. You already spoken for. Unfortunately. And your wife can bake too anyway, so what are you talking about? You finally quit? Yes, Kino, yes. Finally. Oh, and I didn't do my intro. Sweet and sour sauce is in the building. Yes. Yes. Went to church together. I did touch on one of her cousins though, so you might be right about the rumors and wowzers. And how she know where you stay? You done had the same church, same place since. Cause like, what the hecky? You forgot you locked up. Shut up, you ain't forget.
This be by Ejaye.
Preparing our plate, okay?
Yep. Yo, what's up, John John? He make it sound like his wife may not know how to make water. Nah, he said that she know how to bake, just not cook. You free from work? Yes, I am. Indubitably, yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. So and then King Loki found a perfect match. He cook and she bake. You walked a lot. She came here and went on a couple walks with you. Who, mail lady or the baker girl? Good luck on this new journey. Thanks, John John. Thank you. I appreciate it. But honestly, I don't need luck. I just need God. So as long as he walking with me on the journey, I should be straight. The baker. Oh. And how long ago was them walks? Big facts. 2 years ago? Wow. And you still on her mind. That's crazy. Yo, what's good, Violet? What's good, Raylan? It still don't feel real though. It don't feel real. It don't feel real. It don't feel real. You like to leave an impression. Oh man. No comment. Why you put I'm free on the stream? Because I'm free. Not like that. Well, yeah, like that. Exactly. Ah. Wow, John John. Wow. John John, why you bring up that game? Shame on you. Wait, so Johnny, you like when you play on PC, you play with mouse and keyboard, or you just hook up your controller? Thank you.
This be by Ejaye.
Oh, you use your controller? Okay. How are we doing today? What game is this? This is an ant civilization colony type of game called Empires of the Undergrowth. And I'm doing good. Kind of still in disbelief, but I'm doing good. It's spicy today.
Yeah. That's why I gave you more sweet potatoes.
How you doing, Redline? Bittersweet or all sweet? None of the above? They tried to make it seem bittersweet, like when I was leaving. Pretty much everybody who don't even talk to me was saying like, was trying to talk to me because it was my last day, basically. But all that attention and like the big deal they made out of it, I guess you could say, kind of made me feel emotional. Like when I was leaving and I was talking to Enzo, I was like, I kind of feel like my body want to cry, but I'm not sad. So that was something. But I'm still, like I said, I'm still in disbelief. It don't feel real yet. Getting this easy money. Period. Lost feelings.
This be by Ejaye.
If they throw me a party, heck you nah. I'm supposed to care, but not really. Right. Yeah, if Enzo didn't come pick me up, I was gonna just sneak out through the back door.
Yeah, for real?
Yeah, for like the last month, I've been leaving out the back door. Yeah, definitely, Raylan. That's what I was thinking. Slipperier than the eel. People at work making it a big deals to be expected. They always do. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. But like, one of the shorties gave me a hug and was like, you know, we gonna keep in touch as I was leaving. And we don't even have each other's number. I don't know when people do that. Me either. Me either. A lot of people make it more about them than you.
Especially when they know nothing.
I know, right? Because they sure was trying to figure out why. But I couldn't give them that fuel. That gossip fuel. They try too hard to make it seem like they care. Right. When you know they don't. The most I say to you in the day is like 4 words, and then you make it seem like we like had the greatest relationship. Man, don't even talk like that.
What you gonna grab the salt?
You like sweet and spicy, I like salty and salty.
Let me get those potatoes in.
Mm-mm. No sirskis. People at jobs be so fake. Yeah. Yeah, they do. I learned that the hard way. Would you say we know more about you than the folks at JJ's? 100%. Tenfold.
I'll know more about her than her family.
That too. I had a coworker living with me for like 3 months, and when he left to go out of town, I helped him with his stuff out to the car, and he stood there like it was supposed to be some big deal. He wanted you to start crying.
Give him some smoochies.
Somehow I walked back to my apartment. You funny. Well, safe travels. My coworker asked me if I wanted to be the registered boy. And I was like, who you calling a boy? I wanted to turn op on her, but I took a breath, played on it, and I softly corrected her mistake. That was such a weird time. I only let him live because the dude that we both had just fired he was living with. Dang. Try to shoot up the whole place. Dead.
So I don't know how good none of these creatures are. So this is gonna be like RNG at its finest. Okay, I know these are trash.
You can split them up. Or nah, in this game you can't split them up because once you start attacking, they start coming after you.
What you mean by split them up anyway?
Just send like a small group of ants to test it out.
I see what you mean. The problem is too, is if they're not like fighter ants, they just get one shot.
Well, boy we fired was super smart, but he was in and out of mental facilities and started threatening employees. Wait. I thought the guy you let stay with you was the guy who was staying with the dude who got fired. The dude who was in and out of mental facilities, you let stay with you? You scared?
No, you gotta line them up a certain way. So this is the major, right? And then he like an archer. These 4 is like archers. And then these is like the regular workers.
The ants
right?
must fight.
So I think I'm gonna sacrifice the regular joints and then come in with the majors. And then bring the archers in. But I don't want nobody bringing food back home. So we just gonna keep them in the fight. Okay, and now we can let them bring back food, keep the majors.
I was like, yo, I'm a man. That boy stuff stopped at 15. When I was in the military, nobody addressed me as boy, and I refused to let a soft stomach civilian call me a boy. I'm dead. Did you call that girl a soft stomach civilian? The purple color said was pretend like he was his friend just to have a place to stay. Right.
Soft stomach civilian is wild.
Cause you said you had to put him up for a while so he didn't come back and try to shoot the place. So you made me think that you had the crazy guy. You didn't say the soft stomach part? Oh, okay. Cause you put the quotes around that part. With quotations. How was y'all Easter weekend? It was great. It was great.
Like, this right here, this is a lot. But this right here, see this guy?
Yeah, that beetle.
Yeah, he sprays like a poisonous venom. And basically, once you get hit by that, they all get like disoriented.
So you ain't got no like big beefy joints yet?
I mean, I do, right? These 3. But the problem is, I can't just, they're not disposable. Like, I gotta use them wisely.
But they tanky, ain't they?
They tanky. So let's test it out. You wanna test it out and see?
Do you want to test it out?
Because I don't know what's gonna happen.
Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna send them beefy joints in there. But this is what I wanna kinda do. This corridor is no good. And I can't drill through these walls because these walls they're just too hard for ants to go through. So what I want to do is bring some people from this side and bring some people from this side.
So do that.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna have y'all over here.
Yeah, this Enzo playing.
And then the majors over.
I mean, this me playing. Don't get me wrong, I am childish and playful. I laugh sometimes. But that don't make me a boy. I walk 2 miles to get to work. I walk 7 miles at work, and then you walk back home. That's grown man strength. You funny. What you do for work? Dollar General.
This be by Ejaye.
You walk 7 miles at Dollar General?
Stocking them shelves. I ain't gonna stock them shelves. Ready? Ready
Yep.
for this?
Yep.
So we got one wall right here, right? We're gonna bring the majors in first, like you say, to see how tanky they are. Alright? So this has to go fluid. No
Okay.
bang, bang, bang.
The ants will fight to the death.
I mean, them majors dead. No, are they?
Can't tell.
Can't see them.
He tanky.
Yeah, they killed everybody.
Rip.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got OCD. My store look like a. I be forgetting. Hold on, I can't see the rest of your sentence because that freaking YouTube heart blocking it.
The battle has begun.
Neiman Marcus. I don't even know who that is.
It's a clothing store.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I got OCD too, so I think I know what you mean. Self-diagnosed, by the way. Oh.
I mean, this room.
This is not the game you play while you eat it.
Might be true. I wonder how bad these is.
Yo, what's up, Bobby? Oh, wait.
No sir, Bob.
They stacked up in there like pancakes.
Okay, so new strategy. Wow.
Sniper wolf. Yup. Sauce wolf.
The ants must fight.
Them joints beefed up.
Yep.
They will let them down though. What's the objective? Well, this map that he plan on, he's got to kill that big spider at the end. But it's a bunch of bugs all around the map that he gotta. Well, you don't have to clear them out, but I think it's the best way to beat the big boss because of, like, I guess farming or something. So the main objective is to beat that huge spider. Build up your ant colony until you got enough ant power.
The colony is starving. There is not enough food to feed the new brood.
I don't end up be finding these games. The big question. Yo, what's up, Linux? me a sec. It's only playing no Honkai.
This be
Oops, I just pressed something.
Done?
Yeah.
We gotta figure out where we're going next.
Mm.
I don't know. I mean, these look like ants.
Yeah, I mean, if they ants, you think you could take?
They
got some big
They got
boys.
some majors. They got like what? 5, 6 majors. We got 3 majors, but we got 9 archers.
It's an open area too.
Yeah, it is. Let's try it out.
Is killing all these ants helping you in some way?
Yeah, so you're killing them all. They have food underneath of them, so it's helping you grow. And you get to kill them, obviously, right? So, so I'm gonna try to not draw them too far, and hopefully my guys don't go too deep. That's what she said.
They finna. Look.
Yeah. We just gotta attack. Yeah.
They
The
just be
ants
walking
must
around.
fight.
But that's 2 majors down, so that's good.
Mm.
So let's move these boys up.
Congrats. Thanks, Lennox. Thank you.
Yeah.
Them
Ooh,
archers.
we archers might save the day.
They definitely might lose.
Wow, archers OP. All right.
What status effects do they apply?
See, that's the thing about the game. It's not very information based. It just says wood ant.
Mm. Oh, they scrapping. Yo, Juju. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Still don't feel real, but it'll kick in. Sunday night, I'm gonna sleep like a champ.
I mean, you'd have to go in tomorrow.
Yeah, I would have to go in tomorrow, yeah.
So when I wake you up tomorrow, like, you ready to go to work, man?
Only like, ha, ha.
See, like, that's the only thing I don't like about the game. It don't give you stats. It don't give you
No
like,
info.
I don't got health. I don't know how. Like, these ones cost 90.
But you don't know nothing about their stats or nothing.
Yeah, these ones less expensive, but they seem to do the most effect.
That's probably why this game not that popular.
Right.
People want stats so they can
Yeah.
make videos and builds and stuff.
Yeah, I need stats. So,
It's gonna hit you come next week. Yeah, for real. It's gonna take a week or two. It's gonna take a week or two to fully set in. Tell Enzo we cooking cow from now on. Nah, if there is any time to go vegan, it's after I quit, not before.
this room.
What the heck is them? Oh, them house spiders.
We finna go in now. Oh,
No, you ain't.
oh, we see. Here's the problem, right? They be getting distracted.
So you gotta have them go straight there.
So what I would have to do is I would have to move that marker to right there. Move these all in the same group.
My mom and pops retired last year, and I still ask with them about going to work. I'm dead. What do they be saying? Like, do they even find it funny, or they be like, "Shut up, boy." Yo, what's up, Mr. Graphics? What's good? How you been?
These little spiders finna wreck us. Watch.
They quick.
You know what I want to see? I want to see the majors go in first. I want to see how much damage they do.
This be by Ejaye.
So we're gonna draw the majors in first, alright? We're gonna wait 3 seconds before we cast the others. 1, 2, 3. So they got a little distance.
Some tarantulas might be on their booty cheeks.
The
They
battle
take
has begun.
damage. Look at them little ants.
Yeah.
For them to be that big, I don't know. It seems like they die fast, but maybe you need a bunch of them.
I mean, they did do most of the work. To be fair, you know.
I feel like that could be a slight tad more tank. That a snail?
Yeah.
Oh wait.
I mean, he's huge.
Your mom retired this year? What did she used to do, Linux? How you been, Mr. Graphics? They laughed when I took my pops to the doc last Thursday. Asked him how many days he gonna take for recovery before he go back to work.
What is that?
Her last job was a wedding planner. Wow, wedding planner. I wonder what motivates people to be wedding planners. Like, they just like organizing events. Cause the way they make it seem on movies and stuff, they make it seem like planning weddings be like so stressful. Ants are really violent. They jump them.
See how they do against the shell. Only majors for like the first half.
Alright.
And then right here.
Oh no.
The ants must
Nah,
fight.
He tanky. That snail ain't playing.
I mean, they
Oh, and he knocking them back too.
yeah. No, you know what it is
Look
when
at
they
them archers.
Yeah.
Oh, he's healing. You see that?
Oh.
Yeah, them archers. Clutch.
Yeah, I'm liking the archers a lot.
People love decorating. Oh, decoration. That's what it's about, huh? I never thought about it like that. The end result be worth it. Wow. Ooh. Wow. You been good? But I see you free. Congrats. Thank you, Mr. Graphics. So, Mr. Graphics, what's the word? You still play COD or what? They cleaned them. Yeah, them archers came in clutch. You planning beds?
These are cobblestones, so they make them go faster over.
Oh.
These are the nests where the brood is. So, you see how these ones are white? This one's yellow?
Yeah.
The yellow ones, as soon as one dies, another one spawns out of the yellow. But every time one spawns, it takes some of this food. So every time, you gotta have food available. You can't
to birth one?
To birth one. But you also gotta have food available to place one. So you don't wanna place too many, or else you're gonna run out of food and not have.
Does it take food periodically or just the one-time charge?
Just a one-time charge for birth. But the queen also needs food continuously. And this is where the food is staged. So
A little skimpy.
A little skimp. Yeah. Oh yeah. We skimpy on the food. And these are the worker ants. These the wood ants. These the majors. And these the regular fighters right here. They show they nests if I hover over them.
People treat jobs like that, like projects. Wow. I'm the opposite. My apartment looks nice only because I would invite women over. As soon as I get married, my wife will be able to have her way. I'm dead. Well, at least shit, your wife ain't gonna have to argue with you about what to decorate.
I think we come. This looks. I don't know. They might be insta killers or something.
Look at them.
Yeah.
3 of them too.
But like, look at this.
Oof. Them big black joints.
No, the big black joints is dead.
Oh,
This is the ants nest.
ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, kill them joints.
The ants.
Yeah.
But to get
Oh,
to
you
the
gotta
ants,
get to
I gotta
them.
get in these.
Ooh.
Yes. And you can only walk slow over this.
I mean, them archers don't gotta walk.
Go up in there with a bunch of archers.
You're retired. You doing some life work right now. When I get back to making videos, it'll be variety. Well, that's good, cause Kyle's bunskies anyway. So you gonna make a whole nother channel, or you gonna use your Mr. Graphics Plays 2 or whatever joint? You be telling all your female friends, don't tell me I need it unless you gonna help me move it. As long as she don't make it all feminine, make it look modern, even better. Yeah, I like modern. Simplistic, modernistic. Oh, it's cracking.
The ants
It's
must
cracking.
defend
Oh,
themselves.
they getting worked.
They getting work.
They getting worked.
Yeah, they getting work.
Yo, them crickets was bout it. Nice. Yo, that praying mantis, you. Woo.
Yeah, because the problem is if we go in there, it might attract him too.
No, you're not going in there. You going up, ain't you? Up in there. That's a whole wall in between, ain't it?
No, look though. How am I getting there?
Yeah, but you're not going past the
This
mantis,
beat by
right?
Ejaye.
You gotta go. How are you gonna get in there?
This is through here. I'm down here. So I would have to come here, then go what, down?
All the way around through the
All
spider
the way
nest.
around through the spider.
But it's no enemies.
In
So if
there.
you all the way up there, the path, you
Right.
cleared that out, so it's either risk just busting the spiders out or risk
praying
the
mantis.
praying mantis
Right.
first. And I
'Cause
think you need that food.
the spiders though, the spiders is insane. We walk slow over this. So we
I
would
hear you.
we would have to go, we had to split
But
up.
that praying mantis though.
They grab and kill and run back to the nest. Grab, insta death, run back to the nest.
Hey, you the leader.
So
You gonna probably drop it, transfer the content over to the main. Okay. Goodbye, colony. All you need is a gaming PC racing simulator and a couch with some studio padding, and I'm set for life. So you just like racing games. This game ain't for the weak. These big spiders, bro.
battle
I'm
has
telling you, this game is not for me. Like sometimes when he zoom in, I gotta look away. For real. For real, for real. So what kind of games would be your, or what kind of games do you, oh, get them archers over there.
Yep, they're coming.
His big booty Judy schminking tinking so. There we go. Get them. Oh, he's healing.
Oh, he's healing. Oh, they're dead. We just gotta let
You gotta
them
back
die.
away.
We gotta let them die. Okay.
And hope he don't chase.
Yeah.
I told you to go through them spiders, boy. That prayer mantis finna baptize y'all. You lucky he ain't leaving.
Okay. So we're at 190. Yeah, if he was coming towards the base, that's a done deal. All right, we need to see how good these are.
Now what I was saying, Mr. Graphics, what kind of games you be messing with? Like story games, or like fighting games? Like, what's your ideal category?
The ants will fight to the death.
You was thinking of doing the same with Honkai, just have a channel for Honkai only? So you still be actively playing Honkai? Cause the way you make it seem like you don't have time to play no games. I don't be understanding. Your time management is
This beat by Ejaye.
out of this world. You want them bugs, yeah. This game is called Empires of the Undergrowth. Yup. Yeah, them grasshoppers and roaches do look creepy. The spiders look even creepier with them limbs, them long skinny limbs. Oh, they
The
get
ants
right.
must fight.
Get them archers in there. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, them archers is OP. This is like they
That
bought
look like some
lingerie.
armor. That praying mantis said pink, pink, pink. But you wasn't ready though, too.
No, I wasn't. I was all like split up and stuff because I didn't even know he was. So I'm upgrading these ones. These are the shooters.
Archers?
Yeah.
And you don't know what status they apply. They just dang.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, it needs to be more detailed for it to be a game that I actually like really enjoy. It's got to be more detailed than this.
Yeah, it makes sense though, Greg, since it's turn-based and the dialogue has subtitles, and you can have it. Not only can you have it autoplay the game, the cutscenes and the fight scenes, but you can also click it when you are ready and have it not autoplay. So it's definitely the perfect game to kind of match your lifestyle.
So what I'm finna try to do, I'm finna try to draw him out if I can.
Boy, you ain't learned what this game about.
Just with the workers.
It's not finna work.
Just wait.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. I'm telling you, you don't. You act like you don't know what this game about, boy. Look at him. Look at him. Look. Yep.
The ants will fight to the death.
Smack your little joint up. That's what you get, little boy.
Why you so aggressive?
Because he the one wanted to venture off and
Yeah,
got
yeah.
pinked. Oh, you trying to lead him out?
Yep.
Lead him out.
Yep.
No, he taking them two. He taking them two.
It's okay.
Just one. He only took one.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Okay, so we're gonna come back in. Right there. Come out. See? He doing something foul, bro.
He said, "My brothers." Oh, he getting pinked.
Yeah, he getting pink.
Them archers have like,
Yeah.
you like, do they have just unlimited range?
I guess so, bro. Them archers don't play. It make me like, them archers kind of OP.
Oof, them crickets. Ugh.
Take that back to the
Fighting or games you can grind. Indie story games that you can make funny commentary on, all kinds of stuff. I just want to have fun creating videos and create clean content people enjoy watching. Facts. What does indie mean? What is an indie game? What does that mean? Like it's made by smaller publishers? Is that what that means?
I don't know
I never really knew what that meant.
but if it's technically made by small publishers, then this would be an indie game.
Games you can grind like Diablo or Destiny, and you like racing games because it's pretty much life. You're always fighting against the clock and people that will take your place if you slow down. What kind of life do you live, Gino? You work at Dollar Tree. Gino, you so funny. And the funniest thing is I think you be like dead serious. Indie means the studio is not a publisher. Indie is independent developers, which yes are smaller companies.
Yeah, so this is an indie game. I love indie games. I love them. But it can also be indie games that have a lot of detail too. This one just
Don't. Hey yo, sit down. Oh, you already sitting down. Stop moving around.
Hey, we finna just swarm them boys.
Yeah, I don't like
The battle
smart.
has begun.
I don't like fighting games or sports games or racing games, or strategy games. I mainly like story games, mainly story, AAA, not first person, single player games, and then everything else I just kind of been discovering and being introduced to as I've been a YouTuber. Besides COD, I kind of got into COD in college before my YouTube channel. But yeah, everything after that I've been just introduced to or recommended or heard about or good content can help people out of some tough times. Heck yeah. Can be a distraction, can be encouraging. Take your mind off things, decompress. You bring up Destiny, there's been some promising news. What? See, Greg, my problem with Destiny is I'm just not finna spend no money on it. So unless y'all really start that GoFundMe for that new that new expansion, it's not looking good. You're not trying to be Dollar General next year. You want to be an EMT or attend an EMT school, and you're in competition with your brother, who's gonna be the king of the family. So are you studying while you work, like you in school at the same time? All of what you're talking about is free? Okay. Go on. Pitch your joint. Okay, now I got you, Gino. And you say you in competition. Does he know he's in this competition too? You looking diff? A good diff or a bad diff? Shout out to your Sunday with Sauce series. Appreciate it, Mr. Graphics. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you're feeling them joints.
By the time.
Good luck.
These are workers. I'm putting them in the middle just to be bait.
Cause them videos.
Oh.
The ants will
Oh,
fight
this is
to
a
the
massacre.
death.
I told you.
Back
This
retreat.
is nope.
Retreat.
Nope.
Wow, that is a
massacre.
nightmare.
Yeah.
That is a nightmare.
Go home, boys.
Good div. Thanks, Mishima. No, but Mr. Graphics, yeah, them Sunday videos, they be... I ain't gonna say they be taking it out of me, but I would say maybe they do, kinda.
They're not easy.
They not easy, especially when it come time to put them together. Like, man, this most recent one, just writing the script took me like 2 hours. Way too long, and it was only like a 15-minute video. But it just be taking me a while to collect my thoughts, to review everything I actually read in the Bible, review my notes, compile them, write them down, organize. It just take a while. And then the recording part is pretty easy. But then the editing part, it's not as bad, but it takes a little while, you know.
But you know that's your evangelism.
Yeah.
It's easy to get out.
She broke it from her Jimmy James. Yes. I'm taking an online course before I pay $3K, and he don't know he don't need his cross books like I do. Wait, Gino, but why are you competing with your brother?
That's the best way. Competition.
But is it friendly competition though? Cause it don't seem like it's healthy.
Well, guys always say it's friendly competition, and then it's not.
Cause he talking about king of the family. That don't.
Oh yeah, that ain't friendly, but you know that is how it is. That's how it go.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with this type of family dynamic.
The battle has begun.
Remedy is indie. Remedy. Sounds familiar. What game they make? You studying basic anatomy. Shout out to you for wanting to be an EMT. That's very... Is noble the word I want to use?
Yes. Honorable, noble, commendable.
Writing scripts sometimes... Wait. When you came into Destiny, it was during the 30th anniversary event, and the next event will be huge with a lot of new things for you to do and a lot of new experiences. It's supposed to be like the Destiny best hits. They bring back all the best weapons, secrets, exotic quests, all sorts of new challenges. And it's all supposed to be free.
Oh no, this is no good.
No good. Them crickets.
This is no good.
Them crickets.
But we in this.
The colony is starving. There is not enough food to feed the new brood.
Oh wait.
That's a wrap. Bless you.
Thank you. Writing scripts sometimes do take longer than doing the video itself. I write scripts when I do build videos, and still depending on how in depth the build is, the script may take a long man. Yeah, you that mode washed.
I got wiped pretty much.
The crickets wasn't playing, boy.
Yeah.
Alan Wake control. Oh, Remedy. Oh, Remedy, them Finnish company. Swomalainen. Don't stress yourself out about it. Just by you having it on the channel is encouraging. Just imagine somebody seeing it while they discover your main content. Yeah, that's what I think too. I always think, you know, that even if the stuff in those videos can just help one person, it's all worth it, you know. Especially because it helps me retain what I'm learning too. It helps me compile what I'm learning as well. Are you done with that joint?
Yeah.
Freeeeee. And when is this all supposed to happen, Gregory? Glory to God, he will provide. Amen.
Amen. Who said that?
Mr. Graphics.
Yeah. You sound like you know what you're talking about, Graph.
I'm dead. What's worse is writing a script, start recording, and think of something after you start. Yeah, sometimes when I'm writing my script and I'll be reading the script, sometimes I just ad-lib and don't say exactly what the script say. Sometimes. For like small sections. But I can see like the bigger a video is, the more details, the easier it is to like forget that one thing. They're trying to get everybody back into the game before the final shape, and it's looking like it's working on me as well. And I should be the last person that will step back in. Just so happens to be the week after you leave your job. Wowzers. You've been waiting for them to convince me. It was a very hard sell, but this will do it for me and will be great content. You, me, and Izzo could all play free for weeks. April 7th. Wow, that's... What day is that? 5 days from now? That's a Sunday.
Ah, they trying to compete with God. Well, that is our relaxing day, actually.
Yeah.
But it's not a streaming day.
Right. Yo, what's up, Dave?
Thank you.
Hold on 1 second.
This beat by Ejaye.
Interesting. How do I? Oh, let me lock these docs again. So if I hide this, oh, that's. Can you still see that? Yeah, you can. Okay. Alright. You may have the day wrong. I think the 9th. Oh, okay. I was gonna say on a Sunday. That is unlike Bungie. You make bullet points, then ad lib when I get better at commentating while editing. Yeah, see, you more experienced in the commentating thing, Mr. Graphics, like murder show type stuff. I've always been a little subconscious about commentaries and like voicing over footage without like showing my face and stuff like that. I don't know. Just different than what I'm used to, I guess, maybe. I don't know why, but definitely never was like my thing. But the bullet points thing, that's kudos to you for that, because just ad-libbing, like, yeah, kudos to you. You quit flipping, packing, and slanging sandwiches? Yes, I did. I did.
Packing and slanging.
I did. No more mayo. Free from the mayo.
She hate mayo, but it's just, yeah, she hate mayo.
I tried the military, but I had to understand that being a professional unaliver wouldn't be a good path for my soul. So how long was you in the military for? It's easy to unalive someone, but it's harder to try your hardest to save a person. Commendable. At least half the chat will most likely end up back on the game with a lot of community engagements and fire shorts and experience. Yeah, that's one thing I will give kudos to Destiny for. The growth, the community engagement, the shorts, the funny moments. It had a lot to offer.
No, they still. I thought you said it released.
That's so too. Unless it's, I don't know. Indie don't necessarily mean small game. Cyberpunk are indie is indie as well. You just got mad at COD and started talking crap. Period. I guess when you think about it that way, it's pretty easy, huh? A year. Wow. Wow. I appreciate your grind, you know? I wish the best for you in your journey.
I mean, that's why I stopped, because at the point at which I was at, I'm just ready for some war.
Check Steam. No update or nothing? Cause it say go up.
Up.
Yeah. In that.
Click it.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
It said, scroll up.
This be by Ejaye.
Since Fable will be coming out of early access with the 1.0 update this spring, they like give you an overall picture of what's going on. And so that's what it said it was coming out of early access, but I guess it's still not everything.
Yeah, maybe.
Not sure.
I mean, they did say in spring, so
that was in March though. And the update, did the update not happen yet? Cause I updated it when I was finna play it that day. What's that say? 13? I don't know what that means. Is that maybe when it come out? 13th then?
Maybe. Cause yeah, at the point at which I'm at, I mean.
Thanks, Dave. I appreciate it. It would be a great way to wake the algorithm up again as well, because 30 minutes before the event starts, they're doing a live stream to show the final shape gameplay. Okay. Wake the algorithm up again. You saying my channel being dead? That's what you're trying to say? Man, it always seemed like when I bless you.
Thank you.
It always seemed like when I kind of get down the schedule of what I want to upload and what I want to post on my channel, some game comes from left field and tries to wipe that all out the picture. You finally get to see what Destiny PvP will be like at 144 FPS. Yeah, I just hope that my freaking controller still feels okay. I ain't saying nothing. No, use the main one to be saying something, Mr. Manager, sir. Keep it a buck. 4 quarters. Glad I found a channel though. It's a positive place to be. Appreciate that. Thank you. Hold on, let me see.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much.
Glad you feel that way, Gino. That's the way I want it to be. Today is a vibe stream. Yeah, I felt like tired.
This how Sweet felt.
I felt tired. I wasn't trying to play nothing that required skill. And then Enzo was like, I can play.
That's how I said it.
Yeah, I can play. Oh, I know Destiny is good for numbers. Greg gonna burn you out. Oh, well. If any time's the time to be burnt out, it's now. Well, not right now. Next week. Get back to the basement. Wow. It's giving slave master vibes.
Call? Sure you want to call?
You know, I'm not gonna miss them inventory days though. That's the thing with them grinding games is all the loot, man. All the loot. Going through my vault. Going through my guns. Going through my build. And it's not fun. Why the groundhog lie? It's cold outside right now in Texas. Boy, groundhog. I stopped believing in groundhogs once I realized how brutal Chicago weather can be. Groundhogs is for when you're young and you watch the movie Bambi and you think, wow. Growth is good for the soul. Man, it just really puts a sour nut. Nope.
Wow.
Nope.
Wow.
It really.
Wow.
Shut up. I was gonna say sour taste, but then I didn't want to say that anymore.
You didn't say taste.
It puts a bad seed.
Nah, now that you said the first one, the second one still sucks.
It puts a rotten.
They need to update this. I can't.
It puts a rotten plant in my brain when I think about the fact that the only way to grow my channel is to play one or two or a specific game for everybody else that they like.
Well, it's not the only way. It's just a quicker way. And to be fair, I hate to say it, but GTA 6 is...
What? Don't even, not today.
No,
Not today.
It's gonna be a great game, is what I was about to say.
Ah, okay.
We already know it's gonna be a sinner's paradise.
I was training out there and it rained, blew wind, called me a racial, and it started snowing. Yeah, it's been raining all day today and yesterday. No. This broken game is gonna break my dreams. Oh goodness, you finna download a game?
It's RimWorld. It's 400 megabytes.
Alright. Did I finish Ghost of Tsushima? Yes, I did. I actually plan on trying to go for that platinum. I was just waiting until I quit. Chicago weather's insane. It is. You know, that's what I'm saying. At the expense of keeping up with everybody and not even finishing the games, though. Well, that's the thing, Redline, is I still plan on finishing the games that I want to finish. The story games. It's obviously gonna... I don't know how long it'll take now that I'm full-time, but I still plan on it. That's what you thought about COD? You could play a game that wants to... Right. Well, that's the thing, Mr. Graphics, because I refuse to play a game that I'm miserable while playing. I don't play something if it's good for growth and I like it, but if it's miserable to play, it's not even entertaining for y'all to watch no more. They bringing back the 12 most legendary weapons, so going through the loot will be a lot easier since they will always be good weapons.
That's the thing with a grind game is...
You gotta keep up with that joint, first of all.
Okay, yeah, but them making it easier is not necessarily a good thing because it's a grind game. And it's like when they came out with that whole new build system, it's easier, which means it's worse for people who are already
Yeah, I see what you mean.
You see what I mean?
Try to humble you every time you play.
What am I feeling right now?
It doesn't always have to be like that. It's just there are no other games with communities like Destiny, especially when it comes to community engagement. Yeah, I mean, for sure, the Destiny community is unlike any other game community I've ever experienced. As soon as I started playing. I mean, I don't know if it was the first stream, but I want to say first stream I ever played Destiny. Ning King come in offering to help us get Gallahorn, and been here supporting the channel ever since. So it's not that you're not making sense. I'm just sharing my feelings.
Been around ever since.
Yeah. Among other Destiny viewers too.
Oh, you know what? That's on your account.
2K, heck, you know, with how fast these games coming out, trying to keep up with all the hot games everybody talking about, make it harder for you to finish. Yeah, definitely. It won't be easier though, since they are doing a whole new challenge of seeing how people can get through the raids and new events. And they put in new game mode as well.
Did we hide it off your account?
What?
That another brick in the mall was.
Oh yeah,
your
I
game.
trashed that joint.
Oh, you trashed it.
I think I hit it or something. You gotta, I don't know how you go. It was some way you can. Hidden right there.
Hidden.
No, type in what you just typed in.
You hit it.
Mm-hmm.
You was not playing, huh?
2K makes my wallet sweat and shake violently.
There we go.
Give me a sec.
Oh man.
Hey, shut your mouth.
Dang. Don't tell me you got a whole layout for this one.
Layout?
Like, you just switched to another brick in the mall?
No, I'm just making sure that they can see the video game.
Oh.
Cause every time you switch, I gotta click that game.
Oh, okay. Alright, let me. Yeah, that's how you do it right there.
Helldivers? Yeah, not to mention Helldivers, Redline. I haven't played Helldivers in weeks. I still haven't even gotten around to editing all that footage we recorded that one night. And I've been meaning to, and now I might be able to. And I haven't even gotten a chance to see how Helldivers videos would do on my channel, because that could possibly be growth as well. And so playing Helldivers with y'all to get videos, possibly, and then versus streaming or doing videos with Destiny, like them two, both of them two games, a grind in itself alone.
Yeah, I mean, Helldivers is crazy.
Yo, what's up, Jacob? I will say hello to you, but I'm not addressing none of your other comments because you always come in here talking about the same stuff. Helldivers don't seem like too bad of a grind though.
That's because it's fun.
And it's purely how much you want to do. Like if you choose how hard of a grind you want it to be. If you don't care and you find with the same strategies for 6 months, then you can stay in like medium all day. But if you want them samples that's harder to get,
Right.
then you gotta move up the difficulty, and then you gotta have the team. So it's not as much as a grind per se, but I just meant it's just as taxing, I guess, to play as it would be to grind on Destiny.
Man, you know what I'm trying.
I know what you're trying to play. You gonna sit up here and moan and whine, or you gonna...
You know what I'm trying to play. You don't even know what I'm talking about.
You talking about GTA? Cause I thought you were talking about City Skylines.
No, I'm talking about So first off, I was ready to play Helldivers when it came out and stuff, but it seemed like when games come out, they just kill it for me.
Well, they ruined it with the server issues.
Yeah, and I had so much time, and now when I don't got a lot of time, it's a wrap now. Nah, I ain't even tripping on cities though, because cities, they like, you need the mods. If you ain't got the mods, it's not even worth it. And then when it's not a game you love, like coming to hop back into this is like, you know, not really connected, you know?
Yeah. The only problem with that, Mr. Graphics, is that I can't stream Helldivers.
You think it's still messed up? But it ain't even worth trying it.
It's just, you're gonna get my hopes up.
Yeah.
That's how you sell crack. I'm just scared. Yeah, I'm scared. You know how many times you tried to do that stuff, man? It ain't worth it. On top of having to turn my quality down. Play one day off stream where you have all the streams going up in the background. So basically stream it, but don't make them public. Yo, what's up, Dev? You in the wrong chat though, my brother. Let your gonads hang and speak success on yourself. Let your gonads hang. What you mean? You in the vertical stream. Don't wag your finger at me, pops. Easy fix. Well, Greg, now that it's official, we need to schedule a
meet and greet.
A meeting anyway. Reconvene on future plans. What the heck? What are you doing? You're just so bored right now. You ain't got nothing to play?
No, not really. I just been disconnected from these games, so when I come back, it's like not even interested really. I just did this to save you.
Well, I appreciate it. If you're done, man, you done.
I think so.
Okay. Yo, what's up, AJ?
You could bust down Splinter Cell. Yeah, I think I'm done.
Okay. You gotta let them hang in anything you do, because if you don't, nobody gonna respect you. I don't know if I fully understand what you're trying to say, Gino. You just try to be the content creator I would like to see. Yeah, that makes sense, Mr. Graphics, for real. No, it's not for some reason. It's because YouTube, or I don't know if it's Streamlabs or YouTube. But the bot can only be in one YouTube chat, and it is in the vertical chat.
You can't do nothing about it?
No, I think the bot automatically goes into the first live stream you start.
Oh.
And since I started the vertical one first, which I have to, then it's there. Unless it's random. I don't know. I just say when I say all that.
This be by Ejaye.
Man, what is you on, Greg?
Have my day been? It's
What
been
you on,
good,
man?
AJ. It's been good. People gonna watch or they not, then what makes you feel accomplished in your own eyes. Oh, amen to that. But there are certain factors that increase the likelihood of people coming in to watch.
Yeah. I mean, you can't deny that. But like I said, it just depends on how fast you want it, you know?
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
Yeah. Definitely.
I hate, man. I hate. I ain't mad at you. So you just gonna keep it cam now?
Hmm.
You gonna keep it on full cam now? What you gonna do?
I don't know. I mean, if you done playing, then it's probably a wrap for me too. Whenever I make a beat, I think to myself, if my kids heard this, would they respect the vision?
This be by Ejaye.
How about y'all look the same?
Y'all? Who was y'all?
You and your screensaver, probably.
Oh. That's why she there. You know why I grew my dreads? Why? To hide the bunny ears? You're annoying. Bungie live streams? What Bungie live streams? Roasting chat. I ain't even roasting
Man, I
him.
need my glasses on.
I'm about to head out. Congrats again. Thanks, Mr. Graphics. Thanks for stopping by for a little bit. I'll catch you later. Take it easy, man. They did 3 just for the event that's coming up on the 9th. Send them to me. How long these live streams? We talk. How long we talking?
2 hour live stream.
Yeah.
Hey, Discord. Oh, it's installed.
Yeah. 40 minutes each.
Remember that movie we turned on and that dude was talking about he the Messiah?
Yes, so irritating. $40 minutes each. Times 3. How many minutes is that? That's an hour and. No. That's an hour and 20.
240.
That's an hour
Stop
and
playing with me.
20 minutes.
That's not bad though. A smooth hour with a little fast forwarding.
Send them.
Random.
And we'll see how far I get. See how interesting it is.
It's interesting though what games gotta do to captivate you nowadays. People move on so quick, you know?
Yeah. You only tune into the big game events, don't you? I don't tune into nothing. Somebody come into the chat and be like, oh, it's a stream happening tomorrow. I'm like, oh, for real? Maybe I'll watch it on stream then. I don't be knowing anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, I know Johnny then came in telling me about the state of plays like almost every single time, and I didn't know it was gonna come. You watching a state of play on stream? I'm like, oh, yeah. Yeah, I knew that was happening. Yeah, I watch it.
You're gonna have to like subscribe to PlayStation or something. For the upcoming live streams and stuff.
Yeah.
You got a little fast forward and you can do.
Watch the Xbox showcase. So she got the Game Pass.
Now that's gonna be a real 3-hour video.
They added new PvP maps too. Great.
This beat by Ejaye.
Settings within settings. Amazing.
Yes. Indubitably. I'm gonna delete this. Good thing they fixed OBS. That would have caused my joint to crash.
I'm glad they fixed it.
Display capture. Oh, I know.
Right, you can't. You didn't get your glasses.
Because I'm nearsighted. Or whatever that stuff means.
Me too.
You too. So you can see up close. But you're not very close.
You're not either.
I'm right in front of it. My vision falls off at like
10 feet
maybe.
or 6 feet.
It depends on how big it is.
You know what else fall off at 6 feet? Correct. You like them? Are you acting like I said?
Cause you did.
I didn't say it.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Alright. Oh no, don't tell me.
They started instantly? Or
Ah!
maybe they cut it down for the
Welcome
video.
back to our second.
Nah, this is a.
That was a stream?
What's going to be coming
Yes.
Like that?
into the light on April 9th. As a reminder, everything you're about to see
Yes.
is available to all players, just as was everything last
Alright,
week.
well, I'm finna watch.
Yeah, streamed 7 days ago.
Onslaught. Now, today we've obviously
Alright.
got a few topics.
That's
to
an
touch on
interesting
last week.
man.
We got a new social space to go ahead and check out. We're going to look at some rewards, obviously, and maybe
That's Mega Man.
a close and personal look at the Brave Arsenal. But of course,
And his little cousin, Mini Man.
Mini man. We'll keep on creating games and we good.
introduce him. If you were here last week, you obviously recognize his face. But Tom Farnsworth, Senior Design Lead, how you doing today?
I'm doing great, yeah. And a little bit about myself here. I've been at Bungie for about 12 years, maybe a little longer. It's been a while.
A decade plus.
And obviously there's some stuff we're going to
Can
be looking
y'all
at today
hear?
that's kind of like
Yes.
the circle.
Yeah.
With, the Space Tiger logo
Yep.
into the light there from the early days of Destiny. And
If anybody's watching the vertical stream, let me know that you can hear.
and Cosmo for y'all to pick up.
Oh, did she really?
Yeah, that was
Yeah, and they not just bald, they like clean bald.
team effort, but
Like wax on, wax off.
really having it.
Like if you slap that head, boy.
The players, and then there's some things I'm a little more infamous for, like placing the drop pods in Homecoming.
So follow him on Twitter. Let him know how you thought about that. Right.
And then over the past few years, I've been working on season.
Blue Man Crew without the paint.
Creatively.
Very cool. Thank you very much for your hard work. As someone who's played a lot of it, excited to go ahead and dive in more with even more of it today. And of course, also we're joined by Chris Proctor, Senior Design Lead here at Bungie. Chris, for the fine folks at home who may not have heard you on a podcast or know anything about you, can you tell us a little bit?
I went bald before. I can make fun of the shine. Them domes is giving off.
Yeah, I joined Bungie 4.5 years ago.
I don't care how long ago you joined Bungie. Get to talking, boy.
But before we go ahead and dive on, and is there anything you guys are excited
Did
about?
he tell his
today?
origin story?
I joined Bungie when I was just a wee lad, about 6 months old, right out of my mother's womb. Shut up, boy.
Dive on in, rather. So we're going to start off. We have a brand new social space, the Hall of Champions, that we're going to go ahead and check on out. Kelsey,
Hall of Champions, let's get it.
responsible for taking us through that. So shall you return to the throne world, obviously, and dive on in?
Bring me your tithes.
Perfect, excellent. That's right. There are tithes to be gathered. Now, while we're on the way, Tom, Hall of Champions is a brand new social space here in Destiny 2. Where is this? Where are we gonna where?
Come here.
Get out now.
Come here.
Shaxx has
Drop
carved
it.
out just a little bit of
Drop
the
it.
backstage of the tower.
Yeah.
And you're gonna see a few little fun nods here to Destiny history.
Yep. All right. We're looking at it now on screen.
Yeah, we've got Kelsey on screen here. We got sweetnsoursoss, and this is actually the lead up.
Oh wait, I'm missing stuff.
A little bit of the backstage of the tower.
Yeah.
And you're gonna see a few little fun nods here to Destiny history.
Yep. All right. We're looking at it now on screen.
Yeah, we've got Kelsey on screen here. We got sweetnsoursoss, and this is actually
So you gotta get your sauce together. You gotta,
champions.
you know, like you gotta get your sauce together, man. Like you gotta, if you ain't got no sauce, like you ain't got no motherfucking sauce. So you gotta get your sauce.
Hey, yo, Mishima with the gifted membership. So generous of you. Oh wait, yeah, so generous of you. I almost read that wrong. Appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Shout out to you.
So sweet. Thank you so much.
Leah is mine. Hopefully they appreciate that. Their heads look squeaky. Egghead. Humpty Dumpty looking at.
This is where
You ever peel a freshly boiled egg? Not freshly, no. No. The best boiled eggs, you gotta blanch in cold water for a while. And then they peel off like a dream. They peel like a dream. You know what I mean?
they keep it all the time.
Yeah, this is what, there's an off season for a lot of the holiday events.
Yeah. Little pile of
And,
snow.
And yeah, there's a little snow there. There's some greenery.
This is interesting. All right, so we found a bit of the storage room to a degree. So he's carved out space maybe that has been hiding in plain view potentially for other sweeper bots or red jacks around the tower.
And there's some stuff from the Onslaught, this ADU.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Some little
Noah put it here himself.
Yeah. No, and all the space. Like if we just take a step forward, you're gonna see. There we go. Here's the Champions Hall. The Hall of Champions.
All right, so this is the Hall of Champions.
And just like Zur kind of carved out Eternity for the 30th anniversary, Shaxx has kind of set this space aside for us and Into the Light, where all your armor, your weapons, your rewards. This is going to be your home base for Into the Light.
Excellent. Awesome. All right. Well, Kelsey, can you go ahead and show us a little bit? We're going to go ahead and walk up here. We see a whole bevy of chests, actually. Let's go ahead and start there. What are we looking at, and how do we go ahead and start cracking these open, rather?
Yeah.
Are you gonna carry me through 0 hour? I don't even know what that is, Nate.
On the floor, a little bit like 30th. You can come here to redeem this currency, trophies of bravery that you're going to earn from completing Onslaught and from playing the broad game in Destiny. So all of these trophies here, if you progress your hype with Shaxx, you'll be able to spend them here at all these chests to get a really cool set of armor. I can pull open my character so you can see what that looks like on the Hunter.
That's right. Also, too, so for the folks at home, we went ahead and mentioned this as well online, but as a quick reminder, this is actually an armor set that's inspired by year 1 of Destiny 2. Tom, this is the parade armor set, I believe, is what we're referring to it as.
So like it's the D2 year 1 parade armor.
That's right. Yeah.
You had it in home.
Oh, it's an exotic mission.
Again, like circle here with we were like beginning the Destiny 2 saga.
Some people can go bald and they look alright, and some cannot. I know, right? You gotta know what the shape of your head is before you commit like that.
Yeah.
And
They always move like they don't play. I swear, like you can show off something without looking like you just picked up the controller for the first time.
Out there, we have the Hunter here. Actually, Kelsey, can we check out the armor set one more time?
Yeah.
For the folks at home. Also, too, so this is an up-close and personal look, obviously, at this armor set, which will be available to everyone that goes ahead and jumps into the Light. Also, too, there's a Titan set and a Warlock set, we should also say. That you can go ahead and see in the key art as well, but obviously this will be arriving on April 9th, so you'll get a chance to go ahead and go hands-on. But yeah, it's looking for.
But Greg, you just said you don't be having time to play, so how you gonna have time to play Destiny again?
Interesting, like setting all these, working on all this stuff.
She moved like she's scared of the game.
Finally being able to equip it in game was just such a cool experience.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, you can show off something without looking like you ain't never moved the analog stick.
Shaxx, and is that our site over there as well?
Yes, that is our site. And one last chest I want to point out here.
Oh,
too.
please.
This one is going to be your hub for.
He was looking like a mad stepfather.
So it's, trophies that you'll be collecting with shacks, you can just keep redeeming them here, and you'll be able to get all your guns here. And this one here is, we're bringing back the Gift of the Thunder Gods. So if you need to catch up on your power level to make sure that you're like ready to hop right in, that's something you can do as well.
That's right. And honestly, it's again, as a reminder, this is available to all players. So if you've got any friends that maybe aren't quite at that powerful cap, also too, actually, to double check, this will bring folks up to the powerful cap, was it?
Powerful, not pinnacle.
Show off all the pixels.
Friends that want to go ahead and dive in right alongside you, even if they maybe haven't played, very much recently, they got a chance to go ahead and just catch right up. They'll be ready. Be ready for day one. That's right. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and talk to Shax actually as a starting point. So how are we going to be working with Shax? Obviously, he's opened up his den of antiquities to us. But Kelsey, can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so we need to pull out all the stops in defeating the Witness. So Shax has opened up his brave arsenal for us. And as you can see, Shax is really like the shining star of this area. I've been kind of panning by all these hollow Shaxes that line the space, which I'll be happy to talk about in a moment.
Oh yes.
But yeah, let's go talk to him and see what he's got. So over the course of Into the Light, as you earn reputation with him, you're going to be able to progress and get all this cool stuff. One thing in particular I want to point out.
Interesting.
This key.
A super black key. Is that what I'm seeing over there, Kelsey?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and I wonder where that goes.
So maybe people that are D1
That's what she said.
back in the day might remember this. Is this what's this symbiote we're looking back here?
Yeah, right now it's pretty powerful. It's in containment, but if you keep playing Into the Light, you'll be able to get access to the keys you need to unlock this, and get access to the shader.
Oh, it's so good. All right. So obviously, too, yes, as a reminder, heads up to everyone. So one of the ultimate rewards available through this will indeed be the return of the super black shader. It's back. Finally, it's back. There's
The super black shader?
I couldn't tell you what they are, but I will.
Like an all black shader?
Subreddit, we are prepared for you to go ahead and take this on wholesale. So actually, let's go ahead and take a look. Let's go ahead and just
More action, less yapping. Oh, that's a shader just for you, Zozo.
It does not get much better than that.
Super black. So it took them coming out with a new expansion to add an all black shader.
In addition to the Brave Arsenal,
What are you talking about, man?
Black is waiting for us. So tell us a little bit about our site as well. Actually, he's
Come on, man. Everybody finna be out here like John Wicky.
Lived in lore entries, but let's go ahead and get a look and see what we're gonna be.
But yes, I would like that, Greg.
You know how many months I was waiting on that shader, checking downstairs every day?
Yep. They know how rare it is. They had it black. Yes, it may seem simple, Gino. But it is much more complex than you think.
Our site has a lot of quests for us, and we did some pretty interesting things, in my opinion, with some of the quests you can pick up from our site. They're going to unlock a couple things. They also have very...
Boy, give me them legendary shards. Shorty got 9. Knowing you ain't grinding playing that much to get 9. The way you move around.
Once you've completed the quest,
Shorty
you're going to be able to unlock
Shorty play like a bot
dropping as rewards.
so much she probably lose legendary shards.
One, we have these special limited edition appearances.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So completing these quests, you're going to get a guaranteed, curated copy of these limited editions, which I'm happy to show. They look rad. And you'll unlock attunement, which is something I can talk about in a second.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So let's take a look at some of these.
So here's a look. Of course, obviously for the folks at home, they may remember.
Like when Mario died and all the coins pop out. For real. But except she don't have to die for all the coins to pop out. She just walk around.
Everyone, and welcome back. It's good to see y'all. Welcome to our... Yeah,
let's talk to everybody else here.
Great stuff. We also have...
When we're like, what if we just made another Black Spindle mission, but we made it a lot bigger?
Yeah.
Right?
Speaking of, we've got here on screen kind of some, if we can call it as such, original concept art, you'd say, for the Whisper.
Yeah, it's concept art.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about what we're looking at here?
Well, that's actually the very first whiteboard drawing when we got all excited and we ran and found a conference room and we started, drawing what this could do, what we would want to build. And really, this kind of shows some of the magic formula. You know, like we had a contract, really, that we called it a contract. And this was an unspoken agreement between us as devs and the hardcore, super engaged players.
Yeah.
And it really was, if you can pass a test where your mind is going to be tested, your fighting, right?
Yeah.
Is going to be tested, and you're going to be able to pass these tests, right?
Yeah.
Your movement, your mind, your fighting.
Yeah.
If you can get past these tests, you're going to be rewarded with great power.
Yeah.
And that was the contract. And so one of the other things we did, and you can see it up here in the upper left, is there's a little crack, and then the path continues.
Yeah.
And that, you know, that's the red herring. And so we thought, well, rather than lead players by the nose and have a bunch of narrative and make it really obvious what you're supposed to do, what if they get into this mysterious place and they don't know what to do? And when they go down...
What gun is that that's sitting on the table?
Yeah.
You know, and they go blazing right past the actual opening.
Yeah.
And so we knew or we were pretty confident that that was going to appeal to the hardcore players, because once they learned the path, they could then bring their friends in and show them, and then we...
A little crack make everything better. Hold on.
Pause. Let their friends go first that first time to watch them fall off.
Outbreak.
Also, too, is to kind of focus a little bit more on the art direction as well. I think, to put it lightly, the vibe in The Whisper is pretty intense. Can you tell us what it was like, kind of imagining that space and bringing it to life?
Yeah, well, we wanted this like intense mystery vibe, right? The mystery of I'm on IO and I found this place that I've never seen, I didn't know existed.
Yeah.
And where does it go, right? And that mystery, and also the feeling of dread.
Yeah.
And so,
a lot of that.
yeah, and it's easy to get a vibe if you listen to one type of music, for example.
Right.
So we were watching Stranger Things and listening to the soundtrack, and I got really into, you know, building this traversal puzzle. It has a really consistent vibe because it was just one type of music that was listened to for the whole thing. Yeah.
Speaks to my Hotline Miami fan inside, honestly. Yeah. Also, too, is we've got another picture as well of the infamously titled Green Room as well. There was a really cool anecdote you had kind of about the development process of this. What was it like bringing this kind of very iconic, I guess I'd say, Destiny room to life?
Yeah, well, this is funny because there was this thing that we wanted to try, right? Make a room that has a trap in the center.
Hang out on IO, wait for this mysterious portal to come up. But we've made some changes to that as well.
Oh, the good old sword dash.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I was a victim of it, right? We had the public event with the RNG, and you had to wait for the right one. And you know, one time I tried to take a coworker through on a Saturday, and we spent like 7 hours just trying to get a few runs because of the public event. And that we just had to change that, right? And the team was excited about having a new, you know, benefactor, a new character that you go and talk to. So you'll be talking to Eris Morn. Eris Morn is going to tell you some really cool stuff. I don't want to give it.
Eris Morn.
You know, you're not going to have to deal with the frustrating trigger to get in anymore.
Excellent. Well, that's always good to hear. Giving a chance, especially, you know, if people are going to come back in here multiple times as they kind of build up their craftable exotics. Obviously, a pretty key component. Also, too, is, you know, I think it's worth mentioning that this has undergone more changes than just the
that warlock jump.
For the veteran players who are coming in here, folks like myself that have maybe kind of had a lot of this committed to memory, how have you gone ahead and made sure that it's fresh for those veteran guardians out there?
Yeah, well, the goal was, how is this going to be exactly what you just said, right? Like if I've played this 10, 15, 20 times, I've guided people through, maybe I've made a video about how to get through here. How's it going to speak to me? It's cool for me to go in and do it again. And that was the goal that the team had. And when we knew we were going to do this, I made my own list, right? Like I was like, we're going to change this, we're going to move that, we're going to... And I was really excited about it. So Tom was in this meeting. So I show up, and there's like...
This looked like something I would die on.
And they presented this whole plan. And I had my list all ready to go, and I was going to wait. I was going to listen to all the proposal and everything, and then start giving ideas and stuff. And when they finally finished presenting this plan for how to update this thing, I just deleted my list because it was like, it was way bigger and way cooler than anything that I'd come up with.
Yeah.
It was just so neat to see like a fresh take on it. So if you think you know where the chests are, if you think you know where all the secrets are, if you think you know where all the surprises are,
Plenty of places to make Enzo fall.
all the old walkthroughs, they're going to have to be remade. Even though I'll just give one away. When you first get in, there's that first secret chest room on the right.
Right.
The anomaly has taken care of that. It's not there anymore.
Anomaly has taken care of it.
There's
So
more surprises.
to the Steam guide writers, to the game facts writers.
If you're not a Titan, you just a shield.
A revision 2 is going to be in order sometime soon.
Oh,
If you're not a Titan,
That's really exciting. Also, too, is you know, are there any other changes that you guys are particularly excited about when it comes to the Whisper? We're going to move on to 0 Hour here in a little bit, but you know, before we conclude our journey here, Willie, actually on your side, are there any changes in particular that you're excited about with this updated version?
I'm excited about the way that the boss.
you just in my way. Oh.
Well, we'll leave that to folks to go
Oh.
on their own, when it comes to the launch day of the Whisper. But yes, this is a first look for the folks out there who are looking to go ahead and make sure that they're ready on day one to go ahead and add another craftable exotic into their collection. Obviously, the Whisper is going to be there for you, but we don't want to spoil all of it. You'll have it in your hands.
Wait, so if I download Destiny on my computer, am I gonna lose all my stuff?
Cover too many of the mysteries.
My
Up
expansions and
next,
stuff?
we've got, obviously, another iconic one, 0 Hour. Let's start from the top. Can you explain, Rob, the concept behind Trevor? You've obviously got an homage to him on your.
I have my shirt. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Can you tell us a little
Yeah,
bit about what this original concept was?
So Trevor was really inspired by this. There's this Japanese game show called Takeshi's Castle, and it's been around a while. And it's great because it has all these physical challenges and people getting knocked down or flipped over and stuff and trying to get through things. And
You have all the stuff you earned, but not the DLCs and stuff, like the expansions that I bought or whatever.
for a long time for cool ideas. And they have this one bit where the contestants try to get up this hill, and there's this big fake boulder that comes down the hill.
Yeah.
Right? And there's these little like side rooms, like little pockets that they can try to get into. And so we were like, man, if we had something like that in the middle of this mission, that would be amazing, right? Like, and so we had this thing that we called. There it is.
Yeah, we got some concept art up on
Yeah.
now.
So we had this thing that we called the hazard for a long time. The hazard is going to get you, right? And it's going to come down at you. And on the left, you can see the original whiteboard drawing of what this could look like. And there you see the hill with the slots.
Yeah.
We basically lifted off of Takeshi's Castle.
Yeah.
And then that evolved into what we eventually made as a maze.
Yeah.
Right?
The word usage is mandatory.
And on the right, you can see a concept art by one of our artists named Fan Gao.
Mm-hmm.
And when I looked at it, it had a bit of a vacuum cleaner look. It didn't quite nail the fear.
Sure.
Which we might talk about in a second here.
Oh, yeah.
So then on the far right, you can see the centipede legs and the light and the final revision. That's pretty close to how Trevor ended up.
Yeah, it definitely it feels terrifyingly familiar in some ways, we'll say.
Yeah.
And I, kind of while we're on the legs,
Good job, Tom.
which brings up honestly another great example I'd love to touch on as well is, as a guardian myself, we've felled gods, we've fought some of the most difficult battles in the universe, whether it's against our fellow guardian or the many foes that set foot inside the solar system. When it comes to Trevor in particular, it elicits a very primal, sincere fear. How did you guys kind of elicit that from players who have obviously conquered so much?
Well, I think there's this satisfaction from scaring people that's inherent in everybody. We've all scared somebody, I think, at some point. It's just super fun, right?
Yep.
So what could we do in Destiny to actually make people feel fear? And the team was super excited about how to try to tackle that problem. Because you're right? Like Guardians can just jump away and we kill everything and we're just gods.
Invisible and
God
dodge
killers.
away.
Yeah, exactly.
To do it, yeah.
So how do you scare our players in the game, right? So the first step was drop you in a maze.
Yeah.
There's something in there that you cannot kill. You can't jump up because the ceiling is just above your head, right?
Yeah.
So those were the first three things. This thing is faster than you.
Yeah.
So you're in there with something that you can't kill that can go faster than you. And then, of course, we did the centipede bottom, which I have this particular phobia of centipedes.
The fact that you took something that is such a fear and put it front and center, honestly, it's commendable.
I watched this video a week ago where this dude takes a giant centipede and lets it bite him on the arm.
Why would you do that to
I
yourself?
don't know. I almost passed out watching this video. Centipedes terrify me. And so I thought the bottom of this thing just has to be sideways centipede legs that are made out of metal, and they just grind you up when it catches you. And then the final piece of the
Oh, it's fun seeing me die, huh?
to put a super bright light
Expected.
on it that would shine as a shadow
Expected.
caster across past your body, so you can see your own shadow as you're trying to get away.
Yeah.
And honestly, like a lot of it was inspired by the anxiety that I feel, and I think folks.
I've never used a revolver like in PvE, like
Right.
So you see that finite
on purpose.
Yep, you see the light coming, and then you see the thing.
Yeah.
And so that really helped us figure out how to make this thing as freaky as
This
possible.
time, no Indiana Jones laying down on the tracks hoping for the best here.
Yeah, no.
Not a chance, no. Trevor's going to chew you up, honestly. So also, we found ourselves now, we're in the beginning stages here of the Whisper we can see on screen. Willie, we kind of touched on this briefly over the course of the Whisper, but can you tell us a little bit about what it was like sort of reinventing these combat spaces and these encounters for Guardians in a modern sandbox, especially those that are going to have the Brave arsenal available to them?
Yeah, so just now you saw a brig in this encounter.
I wonder, would I play Destiny Claw? Ooh, I wonder if I play Destiny Claw, would I be cracked?
The soul of the activity, which is that, oh, there's time pressure.
My buttons was kind of weird in Destiny. I'll have to see.
I'm going up against powerful enemies that are trying to stop me from doing that.
Yeah.
So we wanted to make sure that the combat still felt challenging, even in today's sandbox. So we added some new combatants, like the brig. And we also just increased the number of combatants, period, so that players had more to do with their more diverse and...
You play PUBG Mobile Claw?
Guardians have plenty of those available to them.
Mobile? Claw?
When you were developing these combat spaces, this is it. Like, we've really centered in on what was great.
You cracked.
But this is going to be appropriately challenging for today.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think when we play tested it and you know, we had everybody load up with their like new maneuverability tools, their swords, their grapples, to go through the activity, and then we were expecting that like, oh, people are gonna breeze through this like it's nothing, like the original 20-minute timer has to become something else, but really all of that translated over.
You hold your phone like you throwing up a crib. Gino, I can't with you. I literally can't.
Bypass too many things by just using one new tool.
Sure.
The whole thing sort of.
Wait, so what?
Felt like 0 hours.
So basically, what I miss out on like Witch Queen.
Even with we're gonna
and like
jump forward here.
Beyond Light, like stasis stuff.
Take a look
if I download it on PC.
Out there that want to reinstill that fear in themselves, now's a brief chance to check it out. Also, too, is we're in a world where, you know, there's strand grapples, there's shatter skating. When it came to kind of redesigning,
oh, what about my
making, I guess, alterations more appropriately on these?
No, not the subclasses. I'm talking about like content, like missions and stuff. Like, will I still be able to go to that strand planet?
In addition to the combat tools that players have available to them.
Yeah, I guess philosophically, I want to make sure that if people were speccing into being highly maneuverable, then I honor that choice and say, yeah, you're highly maneuverable. Like maybe you're in
Neo Mona.
I don't want to be ground up by these centipede legs, so I'm going to sword skate through this so that I can have a little bit of speed on Trevor. But like, you know, you still can't invalidate the challenge entirely. Trevor will still kill you if you.
Yeah, this seems terrifying. I don't like being chased. If Trevor is gonna chase me,
expressions like fully.
Not be able to go to those exact missions.
Yeah, actually, something that I'm seeing pop up in chat here is the mention of the timer. So for starters, there's also, this is normal difficulty, and there's also legend, isn't that right? Yeah, Tom, can you tell us a little bit about like any updates to the timers?
Yo, why Trevor's so thirsty?
And Willie, feel free to have him correct me if I'm wrong, but on
why he seemed like he's starving.
Players a little bit extra time.
Trevor is like me when I get home and I've been having eaten nothing all day.
Get the experience, but a lot of our kind of like quests content is
straight to the kitchen.
The legend version, which has a 20-minute timer.
Yes.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay. Perfect. All right. Thank you, chat. In addition to these other updates you've made, are there anything or any changes you've made in particular that you're excited about, that you're comfortable talking about it here, or is it just you want players to dive in and find out for themselves?
Yeah, so the whole secrets setup for 0 Hour is different. So, you know, previously we had key cards. Those have been replaced by another secret system that you'll just have to find out more about for
Perfect.
yourself.
Excellent.
And you know, I'm also proud of the boss fight in this
That's
activity.
right. Yeah, we'll hold that one close to the vest. Players will have a chance to see that on their own and see Willie's hard work in person very soon. Now, as we mentioned at the top of the show as well, there's going to be craftable versions of these exotics, and we're going to check them out. But there was one more example that I wanted to ask you about, Rob, in particular. There was some discussion briefly about the acronym that is Trevor. Could you tell us what that stands for?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, but I had to open my phone because it's like impossible to remember that.
We all have our notes. Yeah, it's part of the game.
So early on, the team we just realized we had to figure out an acronym for this because we loved the name Trevor because it was paradoxical. I went to school with a kid named Trevor who was the nicest kid in the entire school, just nice to everybody to a fault, right? So I always thought like Trevor is just the nicest name, and so paradoxically, here's this evil thing named Trevor, and we thought it was hilarious. But once we alphanumericized, is that a word?
Yeah.
Once we made that, we had to come up with the acronym. So the one that I had was Tracking Robotic 3-Vectored Reducer. Because it reduces, right, Tom? It's like it reduces you, yeah. But that was our internal acronym.
Yeah.
And so when we went to Guardian Con and we did like a fly-through or like a walkthrough.
Yeah.
And so the community team.
I'm gonna just say it because I know all of y'all thinking it, but
decide what the
these dudes some nerds.
So we had like the 5 different examples, and my tracking robotic was in there.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
That's one of the things. I was like, please pick mine, please pick mine.
Yeah.
And so at the end, what they decided on, and they decided by loud applause, and it was like very obvious that this is what they wanted.
You haven't even pressed it.
What they decided was relaxed triple vac roommate. So that's the official name for Trevor.
That's it. It's
The
codified.
acronym. Yeah.
Thank you very much to the denizens of GCX. Thank you very much for your hard work and letting us know exactly what Trevor should be called. That's really cool. I wish I'd been there for that. Okay, now we're taking a quick look at the craftable exotics as well. We're going to go ahead and start with Whisper of the Worm.
Whisper of the Worm.
About what players who are kind of going to go ahead and facilitate their own play style or want to build.
There's some nerd chicks out there too. Oh yeah, big time.
Even before we get into the craft,
And they all wear glasses.
notes here from Chris Proctor.
I call them creative.
Helping me out here. And we wanted to retain the fantasy of both these weapons, of both Whisper and of Outbreak. And Whisper, it's a hard hitting.
So Greg, you don't think I'll need to go back and do some of that stuff?
And you can sustain a ton of
Some of them missions or stuff that's tied to the expansions. Like you don't think I'll need that content for like
Oh, don't say the chance, yeah.
stuff?
And then with Outbreak, the fantasy is all about
Index finger pushing up the glasses or middle finger?
and we'll be able to get to that in a minute.
Index finger.
We're looking at Whisper right now.
Middle finger, that's geek.
And Outbreak for both of them with both these crafted weapons. They'll both have
Geeky phone feeky.
craftable barrel, magazine, traits, and stock options. The barrel and magazine options will let you really push the stats around. So
Use
you
your
have
pinky.
Stability Whisper if you want.
Yeah.
Which was really advantageous for a weapon that's about this hitting.
My first love, Destiny. No, that is not true.
And then specifically for the perks on Whisper, and both the perks on Whisper and Outbreak are things that by engaging in our secrets week over week, and both of these exotic missions, you'll be able to unlock them. And for Whisper, it starts off with Mulligan, which is the classic perk where if you miss your shots, they get refunded.
They shouldn't be sending us back to no old missions.
You can get Field Prep, which will give you more shots, which equals more damage.
Yeah.
And then there's No Distractions, which will allow you to keep under fire, hold your aim.
So that means I'm gonna have to resubscribe to Mactics.
Which is for more forgiving reloads. So there's, I think, a lot of options for players of different play styles and different skill levels there.
Yeah.
And then just the cherry on top there with Whisper is that it's getting a reserves bump. So it's going to go from 18 in reserve to 24 in reserve. So you're going to have a ton of ammo to just make it a sustained damage monster.
Yeah.
Which is super exciting.
So ultra precise players like myself who never miss a shot will have even more. Why are you guys laughing? Why is that funny? No, that's really exciting. We also.
You know why that's funny.
In addition,
You know why that's funny.
Perfected now joining the pool of.
I put something raw in my mouth. Yo, shrimp.
Pause. While we're here hanging out in the Enclave. Tom, kind of, second verse, same as the first, same question. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the perks and updates that players will have available to them with their options to craft Outbreak Perfected?
Yep, and so in addition to barrels and mags, it has Its classic outlaw perk is back, so you get your fast reloads on final blows, which works really well about Outbreak. It's all about also landing precision hits to either spawn nanites or to kill enemies and spawn nanites and spread that Siva energy around.
Spread the plague.
Spread the plague. And then the second one, though, that we're added here is rapid hit.
Shame on you, shrimp.
Right into that. So like you land your precision shots, you get more stability, you get faster reloads. Then another new one is rewind rounds. It's hard for me to say.
Fast,
Try it out.
Yeah.
Which refills your reserves from to minimize your reload. So like if you're hitting shots, you're just gonna keep getting more ammo.
Enzo, was you downloading Destiny?
Perpetual motion machine? No, perpetual death.
Yes or no?
Like, do you want
You got 10 seconds.
Keep shooting.
Yeah.
3 seconds.
Also a head seeker, which I think maybe for PvP or for certain play styles where like you're like.
Come on, guys, it's just food.
That's something to think about as well.
Right.
I mean, if that's what you want to call it.
If you already have them, you're golden. You can craft those. If you don't, play the legend version of Whisper,
Maybe.
0 Hour, and you'll have a chance to get them.
Very.
I know you want that shader.
And then, as I mentioned, for unlocking these new intrinsic perks that you can slot in, there'll be like a 3-week mini quest line that rolls into the secrets for each of
You got to see some action.
coming at launch with Into the Light.
Yeah, this definitely ain't no.
Perfect. Okay.
Ain't no action stream.
Your teeth into 0 Hour for a while before you go ahead and change.
They talking about gun rolls. That's farming.
The storied exotics of old.
Yeah.
Also, it's worth mentioning that there are more than just the craftable weapons available as rewards in these missions. There's some tried.
I mean, Enzo played Destiny 1, so if you talking about old content that they're bringing back, he definitely know more about what you're talking about than me.
The ships are making a return as well, isn't that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so for both Whisper and for 0 Hour, they're coming back. Is it the exact same ship, or are there going to be changes on them?
No, these are actually new assets, right? They're new ships.
You told me to go to when they was talking about the maps. I don't remember you saying that.
And they are updated to look really cool and new, and I think they're exciting. Especially we took the old scrap.
It's in S.
It just so happens that Aramis has chosen this location as a refueling station for her catch. So here you'll see
Aramis.
Just above the horizon
Who that?
is her catch in the skybox with
Aramis.
hooked up, and we have a servitor over here that's hooked up to the
Can't
catch
remember.
to provide that ether that the elixir need. And so we really wanted to situate the maps in the universe and draw on that deep Destiny lore. But yeah, we definitely have a presence of Fallen here, set amongst the abandoned human, ice-encrusted structures of the past, which has been a really fun environment to work on. We definitely want to bring in as many.
You'll hop on just for that.
Because there's so much great environment art content. The palettes are really cool, and we want to use those in PvP wherever we can.
That's the thing, is that I think the key with Destiny is that it has to have something that makes you want to continue playing for, like whether you really want to grind to get this weapon, or you really want to grind to get this done, or maybe you just really enjoy the game and you just enjoy playing with your friends, or you just mainly stay in PvP and you like going in PvP and smashing on real players. Like, I think there has to be something you really that motivates you in continuing playing, because it's a grind.
Rotator, right? Like we're adding quite a bit of variety here. We wanted to make sure that we had 3 distinctly different places, and places that players hadn't seen a bunch of times. So fortunately, we had these available to us, and I'm looking at it again now. I mean, I'm not getting sick of looking at this. The team does such a good job.
It's gorgeous. This is, I mean, one of the cool things is just how purposeful everything feels in the world. Like the art team always pushes it so far where it really feels like you're walking into a truly recently defunct, human colony or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, and the frozen world of Europa. I mean, they all have
Europa
for PvP, but the
I hate that place.
Of Europa are just perfect for multiplayer, and I'm sure Cooley's going to talk about this a bunch.
Yeah, actually, also too, Cooley, if you wouldn't mind, as people who have heard me talk too much about Destiny PvP would know, Dead Man's Tale and I get along a lot. Can you tell us a little bit maybe about some of the
DMT
that I'll have to maybe?
Boy, you a buns, boy.
Totally. If long range is your thing, this spot out here is definitely the place for you.
You always work towards being powerful enough to do the hardest nightfalls, and they made them kind of like cover-based shooters, kind of like Destiny. I mean, Division.
Out here, this sight line.
I see what you mean. Like, you just got to be real, real careful, because if you step out, you're getting one shot.
Poking and peeking.
But how else do you make something really, really hard?
Over here to try to get to this.
Maybe they want you to play so much to the point where you can just walk around without getting one shot, get all the best armor or something. I don't know.
Sort of lock down this airspace here so that you can provide.
Have y'all ever rode a big rocky ball?
Being harassed down on this point. And then
fantastic.
We also have sort of this the sight line in the middle, which will be pretty fun. It's definitely going to be a race to for each player or each team to kind of get to this spot and lock down this sort of portal here to ensure that you can push into this space and kind of control the middle. But as you can see, there's lots of ways for players to come in and flank. So if you're holding the space, you'll really not want to be here for too long unless you've got the support to do it.
Yeah. Make sure
you don't have the time because I like sleep. Amen to that.
Yeah, one of the things I love about these ice caves is, it provides a lot of opportunity for grenades, like trip mines, and to bounce things off of the back of the walls, and the shapes here are just really fun to play with.
All right, so
these PvP maps, I'm assuming.
So let's go ahead and prepare to go ahead and move on to the next one here really quickly. We've got coming up next, Neomuna as well. So finding a place, on Neomuna, obviously that makes sense.
Shrimp, what's your favorite food?
Probably seems pretty natural, honestly, given just like how rich and vibrant and exciting of a place it is. What was it like, even starting from an artistic standpoint on this map, Rob?
Shut your mouth.
Diehards. They really take to this map.
You like cilantro more than sleep? Yo, Gino.
Just right away pleased with,
Yo, Gino, you just earned
you play a couple times.
a gold star in my book.
You get it. Like, you understand that it's all about this center.
I like you a little bit more now.
Really open and kind of, has this big pit in the middle, and then there's this area down here, which is where a lot of objectives spawn, and there's some special ammo down here. But then there's also this place over here where the heavy ammo spawns, and
me sausage. I knew you was finna say some sus stuff.
Like, try to get a cheeky.
Ain't no, I mean noodles. Nah.
Cover to cover, but you can't hang out because you've got so many different angles at which you can get shot from. But that's
great.
It's kind of like that balance of what I was talking about before. Like, we want to provide that, but we want to make sure that it's not too powerful or
gold star and sweet book equals.
Right? You're making a trade-off, and
equals.
Players who are using the map well and who understand the map will, be able to use it to their advantage.
Yeah, actually, also too, to kind of focus on the readability. I remember overhearing some discussions with you.
Cilantro go on everything.
Clean zone in PvP. Can you talk a little bit about what that is and how it kind of helped inform the design of this map?
Yeah, definitely. I think the clean zone is something.
I mean, I like cilantro, but not that much.
Sort of create this space for the player to pop, right? To like really stand out from the environment. And so for us, it's about where the player's head height is. And this map is, just
this map gives me like a 70s vibe.
Provide for a good PvP experience to have this sort of mark on the wall where you can kind of expect players to reside in.
Yeah. Till they jump around and strands suspend you in the air, and you're just left there cursing the heavens for a little while. Yeah. Maybe I'm speaking on my own behalf. This is looking fantastic. Yeah, this is, I will say, one of the maps that, having done a little bit of play testing myself, I still have to give you credit for perhaps one of the most diabolical heavy weapon spawns, or heavy ammo spawns, rather, I should see, in any PvP map. Like the sheer amount of risk reward that goes into just making your way safely, or so you think, out to that.
Yeah, this on Neomuna.
As you guys were even building that balance in of these consumables on the map, Cooley, what was it like, sort of having that process evolve or grow?
Yeah. Typically when we start laying out a map, we just kind of start with control because it's a good base point. It requires 3, very well-defined combat pockets that have an objective in them. But then from there, we start mapping out the other objectives that might exist on a map, like the heavy ammo point. And I think we've kind of gravitated more toward having special ammo live next to some of the other objectives on the map, so you're not constantly having to make a choice of where should I go. But we kind of map those things out.
Enzo, you think Destiny PvP could replace Call of Duty for you?
The order of operations, so to speak, of you start with these big strokes, you go to the next stage and start making sure that you've got space and combat pockets for maybe Dominion or some
You
other
do.
and things just kind of fall into place from there.
We've got one more map to check out as well. For all the fine folks at home, we're going to continue our guided tour, and we're going to make our way over to Essence, to one of the pyramid ships, to check out the final PvP map that'll be releasing in this pack. As we're flying in, I gotta.
As long as I like my weapons are my blood.
By the Traveler. Looks just absolutely incredible. But this
Wowzers.
is a chance to really flex your muscles and build a PvP map out here. Rob, just to start from your perspective as we load in.
Flex your muscles. Yo, dog, what are you talking about?
Playground for Guardians that's kind of so.
An environment with a lot of entropy, and there's just rubble everywhere. There's like garbage strewn around or plants hanging down, like we often do in Destiny. We have to declutter. Some of like the European dead zone maps, for example, are highly cluttered. And so this was an example of one of those fairly entropic, high clutter palettes that the team had to kind of wrangle into shape.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Cooley's going to talk about that process because it was quite a process.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, Cooley, I'd love to continue and just start there. Taking this space on a pyramid ship and kind of making it suitable for a PvP map. What was that process like from your perspective, kind of from more of a design side?
Yeah, it's again a process of back and forth. We start with mass out, and mass out is the simplest and cleanest a map will ever be. And from there we start developing the spatial character of the map. And one of the things we like to
Yep, says salsa.
is what is this place? And even with
What kind of salsa?
Abstract palette like the Essence ship, it's worth asking that question because we can leverage spatial archetypes that just kind of like naturally resonate with people. So like here we have in this map we have sort of these dueling huts or these dueling ziggurats, and inside of them is this artifact or shrine. So maybe this is like maybe this part of the ship is a collection of mysterious artifacts that the Witness has collected. And so we
Witness me.
to give a little bit of rhyme and reason to a space.
I want to smack the Witness upside the head.
Abstract. And that is also really useful for us in terms of we can make any kind of space we want. Like we're not limited by
Like how your mama do,
but
or like how your grandma do you.
it can be tough sometimes to orient players in the map when you don't have things like doors or like TVs or
The Witness was fire. Yeah.
architectural pieces that
Spicy.
So
Hot salsa.
It's also too is I remember we were talking a little bit before the show, Rob, even about what it was like from a design standpoint and bringing in external testers to try these maps out for the first
So
time.
do people who like eating spicy stuff just their tongue just don't get hot?
Yeah, well, we've done this before for years, really.
Like y'all just don't need
We did
water?
it again here, and it was, I think, really successful because, it was 2 days. They ran through these maps when they were still in development. They weren't too far enough along where we couldn't make some pivots that we needed to.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And they found a lot of stuff. I mean, for this map, for example, we thought it was in a pretty good place.
Yeah.
That joint pulsing.
Called out. They didn't pull any punches. They were honest and clear and constructive with the feedback, and it wasn't super easy to hear it all, but
Yo, somebody is a warlock man.
we took tons of notes. And it was also about, they gave feedback on our sandbox as well.
Yeah.
But lots and lots of map feedback.
Embrace the heat.
And
That's what I'm gonna tell all these sinful sinners.
I can't say who they were, but they're very well known.
Evolution.
Who knows? But
Yeah.
Embrace the heat.
But, we really were careful about who we brought in because we wanted people that would be very pragmatic. They weren't interested in their own, YouTube monetization strategy or how they particularly make content. They wanted the game to be in a great place. They wanted PvP to be in a great place for the community and for Destiny.
Absolutely.
Right? And they were carefully selected that way, and great communicators who could articulate the feedback. They could really speak to what they were experiencing. And
My tongue be on emergency when you eat spicy food, but I love it. I don't love it. I like to still be able to taste.
Say what he thinks about it.
I don't like the hotness to overcome everything.
How valuable that was,
and
definitely want to keep doing that.
Certainly.
Then it's just hotness.
A little bit more about that experience on your side as well.
Totally. I mean, it's so fun to those are some of my favorite moments.
It's worth the pain.
Get a bunch of super fans from the community in and show them work in progress stuff, and they can actually give us real actionable feedback that we take back to our desks and talk about it, and we discuss how can we sort of take their feedback forward.
I'm a good person.
This content is for.
I go to church twice a month.
We need their approval.
Embrace that heat, my friend. Embrace that heat.
That's our mark. That's our goal is to create content that they're gonna love playing and that they're excited to play and that their communities are gonna get excited to play and sort of learn together and build strategies for. That's the funnest part of the job.
Yeah, I mean, also, Cooley, on your side in general, what are you most excited for players to experience once this gets out into the world within?
Yeah, that thing posting.
Yeah, I'm excited to see these maps rotate into trials. I'm excited for players to have a totally new trials experience that, is going to be a sort of an experience of discovery of these new spaces and new strategies, and for players to also,
hit him with that. I hope you like poblano peppers.
You sort of know how the map plays, but it's
I hope you like them ghost peppers.
To see in the wild just how the map ends up sorting out and what people end up doing, and we're really looking forward to just watching what happens.
Yeah. I mean, I count myself among
ghost peppers on your booty crack.
Having more playgrounds to go ahead and dive on trials, no matter what the case is. Maybe
if you ever meet somebody
get some more competitive rank,
who don't believe in Jesus, just tell them, hey, go to the store, buy a couple ghost peppers,
use that as a moment to conclude.
Crack them joints open, let them seeds slide down your booty crack, and then come back to me and let me know if you still don't believe in Jesus.
It'll be just these new maps during Into the Light, and the answer is yes. When they launch on May 7th, we'll have a 3v3 playlist to go ahead and talk just about these items.
What he say about 3v3?
Rather, we're talking about them today.
3v3 PvP?
We're all going to be playing them very shortly.
Not the booty crack. Yes, the booty crack.
And having more playgrounds to go ahead and dive on trials, no matter what the case is. Maybe try and go ahead and actually get some more competitive rank. Cooley, thank you so much for taking the time to walk us through these today. We really appreciate it.
Anytime, my pleasure.
And,
that booty gonna be burning.
Use that as a moment to conclude the quick tour as well of the PvP maps. We got a quick question from chat from Jakesaur asking about are we going to get a playlist or mode? It'll be just these new maps during Into the Light, and the answer is yes. When they launch on May 7th, we'll have a 3v3 playlist to go ahead and talk just about these items. I'd rather let you play just those maps.
Gotcha.
We're talking about them today. They're all going to be playing them very shortly. All right. Well, that so far wraps up the first two segments of our show. But we've got, as I mentioned at the top, a few more announcements for you as well. So you may have heard us mention the word Pantheon in the TWID last week, or even on the show here last week potentially as well. We have got a brand new raid boss gauntlet rather, starting on April 30th. Now there will be more information about this in an upcoming TWID. You'll have more details to dig into shortly, but you will have the Pantheon coming up where you'll have an opportunity to face grueling raid bosses in a
I believe in Jesus because the people doing life in the pig can only look at pigs and eggs.
Rally your clan or the perfect fire team with Fire Team Fire.
What?
To track them down, to go ahead and track down those exotics, adept weapons, any emblems you may not have gotten your. Great, let's do it.
Yeah, and that really.
What? Why this was going like I seen it already? Lies.
Activity. It takes inspiration from a lot of modes we've looked at. Like
the game will be welcoming a lot more new players. Easier.
You can see here you're in the last city.
Okay. If you want to see Sweet Flex on muscles, just look at the GIF in Discord. Redline. I need to figure out where to use that GIF. I need to use it somewhere.
And you can kind of see like.
I will figure it out. I don't have no audio to go with it though, so it's tough.
Pyramids in the sky.
Because my alerts and stuff, all my alerts have like my voice or something of the sort. Or something sauce related.
Maybe we'll talk about later.
Talk about that later. Yeah. So also too, Jerome, this is not the first time obviously we've ever had to go ahead and defend ourselves on our own turf, but never quite like this before. Our heels are dug in. We're in the last city right now. Can you tell us a little bit more about what's going on here?
Absolutely. So for the past several seasons, the forces of the Witness have been closing their vice grip.
Bungie devs love their mustaches, huh?
The Witness is inside the Traveler doing nefarious deeds, enacting the final shape.
Right.
Time is on its side.
Yeah.
We have worked with ancient magics, esoteric rituals, bargaining with our old foes in order to send someone through the portal and establish a bridge, and we chose Crow.
Yeah.
Now, until he makes contact with us, we are.
You can upgrade those too. Like the
He was just really into it.
to collect scrap, which is our currency,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can
Talking about wink, wink.
defenses. And you're gonna have to be kind of selective. Like each of these defensive locations can move around throughout the activity.
Right. Yeah.
And here we go.
Awesome.
We already got some.
Make a new alert. Replace one of the GIFs of your old alerts.
Trying to create a foothold for our ADU, supported by Shax's lovely Red Jacks. You know, we know and love them.
I will have to look at my alerts and see.
That are here or the fallen. Our ADU's here. As we see, we got some batteries in tow, and this begins our first really interesting part of this activity, which is our purchase phase. Killing enemies will grant you scrap, like we see in the top left, and we have 30 seconds to pick one of a suite of upgrades. We have tripwires that you can buy for 1,000, decoy, which is our lovely sweeper bot here, and turrets. I know people are very curious about turrets, so I'm just going to buy this first.
There we go.
But we have our lovely guests, Clayton and Ashley, who have helped create this activity in our playtest team. They're with me, helping fill out the fire team, and they're building their defenses.
It's always best to have some solid teammates, and also to for the folks in chat noticing some weapons, go ahead and just go ahead and observe everything you can possibly see on screen. Oh, it's okay. We're gonna have plenty of time to dig through those inventory screens, but in the meantime, yeah, chat is connecting some dots with the things they may have seen in the key art, but also too. So, Jerome, we're here obviously going ahead and doing this for a reason, right? The ADU is here for a purpose. Can you help us understand a little bit about the role that plays in the defense that we're mounting against the Witness?
Absolutely. When all of the Guardians and their allies.
Yeah, some Hunter gameplay. My brother in arms.
It's important that we establish solid defenses now and claw back as much territory as we can in advance of our assault.
Man, I forgot how great the classes are in Destiny with the void and the arc, stasis freeze.
Make sure you check out those tabs.
Yeah, it's we will be only maybe looking at whatever happens to show up in the stream today.
The audio can stay. Right. If it's one that I'm not. Right. Yeah, I see what you mean.
But yeah, for those out there that are observing maybe some previous Guardian favorite weapons out there, worry not. You'll have lots of information to learn over the next coming weeks.
So yeah, I want to kind of get started on kind of what players have been seeing since we've been talking about activity as a whole. As we're able to see,
yeah, what's up, Lilo?
Over its head right here, and we have enemies in waves coming to try to defeat it. If you've been
Found you via Death Stranding, really? Really?
These repair batteries.
Welcome back.
Other attempted players, we can see that there are champions involved. So,
Lilo. That is correct. Yes.
Equipped for this. We have different waves,
Great.
augments like we're seeing on wave 3 that demand your immediate attention. We know Destiny players like to run and gun, so we try to get you out of the space of the ADU sometimes. So
Yeah.
Kind of do those objectives.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can explore Midtown.
Yeah. Yeah, my brother. My brother.
Space pretty well. It'll be a chance for everyone to go ahead and check it out. But also, too, actually, no, thank you, Noah, for checking that out. Obviously, the pyramids have been busy in here helping to go ahead and mount this offensive.
Yeah, I think they have an eye for decoration.
Yeah, honestly, they're doing.
See, he know how to look around without acting like a bot.
But Jerome, these are pyramid ships in our own backyard that are going to go ahead and just try and terraform the city. Or can you help us learn what's going on here?
Well, they don't have to do anything. I mean, the Witness is doing what it wants to do, and if we don't stop it, then it's game over.
Yeah.
So they really just need to keep us pinned. The Witness is inevitable. There's no way we could defeat every one of the Witness's soldiers.
Right.
There's no way we could, fight them one by one.
We'll try.
We have to deal with the Witness head on.
Yeah.
Inside.
You rip around, people head gonna fall off.
Obviously, getting to go ahead and send players away from the ADU is pretty significant when it comes to.
You don't play Destiny, but I like that you're watching the dev streams. Really? Why do you like that I'm watching the streams if you don't even play Destiny?
Up already set and ready to go.
If you don't mind me asking.
Those are trip mines. As you
I love putting shrimp. I think you need to go on timeout or something.
Yep. And they get more in size. If you upgrade it, you'll go from.
It's giving dedication. You funny.
And then we've also got
Enzo. Hey, Enzo, tell him embrace the heat.
When you can upgrade those three levels as well. They change color. They
embrace the heat.
The fire rate increases actually also.
Yep. And then we've also got the Sweepy Bot who also those decoys. mostly just gain health. And
It's like that intro.
but the idea
That intro for like them sports games where they be like EA Sports game.
and it's up to you.
It's like
the best choices and use your limited
HEL and burst the heat.
to make the
Like that.
choices there because you're not going to have
Something like that.
you need right off the bat to like of course deploy everything and upgrade everything. You're going to have to be like, no, maybe we want this turret, or maybe it seems like enemies are coming more from this direction. Maybe
If Fortnite had dev streams, you might watch. Yeah, Fortnite dev streams will probably be very popular, actually.
Something I want to bring up is we actually have a bonus.
But they can't give out the secret sauce, I guess.
Objectives that occasionally appear in waves, and this one is just to complete the wave within a certain amount of time. And if you complete that while you're defending the ADU, you got to make sure that's alive. You'll actually get a reward, which is a heavy ammo crate that will.
Fortnite's so cooked.
Enemies and
That was the last cringy straw.
like that is definitely something you're going to be trying to get.
My boy, I think you pulled that straw many, many months ago.
Team in the higher difficulties.
HEL, save your soul. See, we perfect for each other.
Yeah, and also too. So just to make sure, Tom, as well. This is
Hell, it's so hot. Sweat is dry.
It moves around the map.
So as Noah said earlier, there's 3 ways challenge version of this activity.
Okay.
So
The Sims probably have the most popular dev streams. Really?
location, it's easy, quick.
I didn't know Sims still had dev streams for them freaking packs that they be dropping.
50 waves or 5 sets of 10 waves. Is how we like to talk about it. And with each of those sets of waves.
What is this that he got?
Between 3 different locations.
This? What is that?
You'll start at 1 ADU. You'll defend it. You'll take the fight.
He's correct.
Yeah.
My fellow brother. My brother and
Yeah, which is what we're seeing as well right now. Like we're on board a pyramid ship now, right?
Sims always broke.
Where instead of defending the ADU, we take
They get streams every week. Now I know Sims ain't got that much new content.
destroy the witnesses, lieutenants, and do
One of the new exotics. I want it.
Do the backflip.
It's important.
I want it.
The backflip chat's gonna be very upset. I can already tell.
Very.
Here we go.
Don't say it's a raid. If you say it's a raid, I'm in the stream.
Because I'm just good.
He is good. He's doing pretty well. I'm not gonna.
We're also on the first set of waves. So.
It's gonna get a little spicier later. The first few waves are
Every week. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So what the freak Sims ain't got that much new content.
Version of this and a 50.
Like, what the heck? What they be streaming about?
Okay.
If you're in for
The different colors of the walls.
definitely the place for you.
When is they releasing co-op?
Lose track of time.
I'll tell you when.
You can always be like, just one more wave, a few more sets, and then you're like, dang, it's been an hour. Like, it's actually crazy.
A dungeon? Okay, I could do that. I could do that.
Decide whether to unlock new defenses or upgrade the ones you've already got.
So it really
I'm dragging it, but dang near. That's crazy.
When you upgrade defenses, they will exponentially increase in price, which means that you have to make a decision every purchase phase. Like, do I want to save my money to potentially upgrade something down the line, and also
I went out to Sam's and brought a big pack.
or am I just going to bite the bullet?
A big pack of what?
Something now that can help me immediately. My strategy usually is that in the first few waves, I will not buy anything to just save up for later, and usually my teammates will do something.
Yeah.
That's where communication comes in. If you just do that by yourself.
Greg went out to you went to Sam's Club, bought a big pack of Swishes.
As always, keeping the comms crisp is very important, especially as you get those higher difficulty levels. Because we're just in the kind of the fledgling waves of this right now. But yeah, when we were doing our playtest yesterday, things got crazy in a hurry.
Let Enzo decide when we upgrade for the turrets and defense. Yeah, and y'all just let me run around and shoot.
We've been doing this whole time.
Sounds like a plan.
The ADU batteries will actually heal it, kind of similar to Forges in the Black Armory from my.
Then Greg, you just be the decoy.
And the ADU, the enemies are naturally compelled to come over here and attack it. They'll shoot it. They'll knife at it. But
Of straws.
enemies that stay in the ring, see, it'll turn red and damage will start to take. You need to throw your ADU batteries in there and you'll get scrap. But if your ADU's full on health, you actually get 3 times the amount of scrap. So it's in your
Whatever he's talking about, he's really enthusiastic.
snowball your defenses.
Interesting. So especially if you're really pushing for those.
He makes it sound interesting.
In the 40s and 50s, maybe it just behooves you to hold on. For the
and
levels or
50s.
so. Let your abilities and weapons do the talking for a little bit.
50s are no joke.
A big pack of what? Sweet 2024. That has to be a new quote.
yeah, here's one of our augments, just demolitionists. We get these huge.
Who wants to do the honors?
They're beeline for the 80.
What's the sidearm? That's what I was just talking about, Zozo. I just was saying I want that. It's an exotic. That's what they were saying. You get it from a dungeon, and I want it. It's an exotic, like, yeah, my boy. My boy, show him what's up. Show him what's up in the cup. Show him what's up in the cup. Yeah.
I'm a Night Stalker by heart. I got my Gerfalcons on. We actually, off screen, we're figuring out how it's pronounced. But Gerfalcons, everyone, so anyone...
Gerfalcons.
That's how you say it.
Yeah.
Doing that, I love Berry Bloodline. It's a great weapon.
Yeah, he's speaking my language. Hunter gang all day. Don't play. What you say? Slap you in the face.
And I like precision.
Hell so high, all the backwoods got stems in them. That sounds like a smoker's joke.
Day or so as we've been getting prepared for the stream, I'll admit my jealousy for Buried Bloodline.
The exotic is called Buried Bloodline.
But I gotta say, the precision.
Yeah, I did that. I buried my bloodline.
Buckled down and got the farming done to get that thing unlocked, honestly.
Yeah, great. So as we see, we are actually in the pyramid again. For
Now y'all know when I get sleepy, I get stupid. So
all of the boss phases, where instead of having immune shields or immune phases, we have different augmentations that allow you to increase your effectiveness against the boss. So for
Warlord's Ruin Dungeon. Said you killed all your family.
increase damage to the boss for the rest of the fight.
Yes.
Because these are meant to be kind of like victory laps.
I miss my whales.
Against the ADU, it is time to just
I think they miss you too.
take down the boss.
Yeah. Interesting. Also, too, actually, really quickly, Tom. So I know we touched on there being 10 and 50 wave versions, but we got a question in chat from Tirkinator. Is it random matchmaking? Do you get to bring your own fire team in? Both?
So playlist is random matchmaking, or you can bring your fire team in, and then I believe the challenge modes, of which there is a normal version and like a hard version, which goes up to GM. I believe that the normal version is match made. We can correct on socials maybe for the second one. I don't think it's match made, but I think everything supports fire team fighting.
Cool, awesome. Yeah, obviously. And honestly, too, it never hurts to bring in your own GM crew if you're pushing 50 waves.
No, we definitely want you to communicate.
50 waves. So this like some. This like that survival mode in Red Dead kind of.
Also, too, actually, while we're kind of on that subject,
Zozo.
something you mentioned earlier was, kind of one of the goals I think.
Or it's like the summit in Division.
Combat sandbox that Destiny has. Sometimes you just want to throw down and just test new builds, go crazy, and this is something that really seems to facilitate that.
Yeah, you might even feel it on the stream here as we're going to go deeper and deeper here. Like we defeated the first set now. We're on the second set.
Oh yeah, I forgot my bot don't work. Rip.
Location you can see here. That's near the river walk in here, and like
We're gonna break the fourth wall. We're developers, so we were able to change it to our other faction. It's not always going to be Fallen. We have the Hive that were shown prominently.
Yo, you seen that dodge roll that dude did? That wasn't even a dodge roll. That was like a.
The faction has changed. So when
I don't know what that was.
Every single one of the armies at the Witness's behest is going to go ahead and be a part of this fight potentially. Or which ones are they, rather? Or if you don't mind me asking, I should say, Jerome. This is your.
Yeah, we've got Fallen and Hive are going to be pressing the
Football player, yes, he sidestepped him. He sidestepped him. That's like he the quarterback, and he was like trying not to get sacked. He hit him with that whoo, and then threw a freaking touchdown pass.
That obviously uncover itself.
Except he died, but I mean that sidestep was clean.
Also, too, when you're putting together a story like this, obviously kind of helping us realize what the Witness's mission is. Like, what was kind of some of your inspiration as you kind of looked at this activity and the opportunity it presented to the narrative team?
We always start with the characters, like the emotions of the characters, what from their perspective, how they would see things, how they
stiff-armed.
So that's what makes
For real.
For this, it's such a
that sidestep was clean though.
Activity.
Gotta show respect for the sidestep.
We needed.
Ooh, delicious.
That level of intensity.
Delicious.
So that's where we came up with Shax.
Yeah, Shax is like the perfect hype man for this, right?
It's so great when you get later in the rounds and he just kind of makes you feel like you can keep going.
Yeah, I need this.
The Crucible is not a forgiving.
And it's void.
Folks in every single day.
Like, what are you talking about?
Preparing us for this. That's what the Crucible is for.
No, and that's a great way to look at this. The Crucible is preparing, you know, fighting other Guardians to sharpen ourselves to you know, fight a war.
Is my guy playing with no headphones? He's cracked.
Ourselves for, you know, this is that moment. Also, too, kind of in that theme, we got a question from Cozy Spartan in chat.
Can we just appreciate this gameplay from him right now?
Actually three streams as well. So next week we're going to be talking about that. So make sure and mark your calendar and tune in then. Today, this is just a taste of Onslaught and kind of a first look at what's to come in the brand new activity. Joining us with Destiny 2 Into the Light.
I'm out of money. I'm broke. No.
All out of scrap already?
Yes. I bought one thing. I suppose I spent it all on these two turrets, which have been performing pretty well, actually. I'm a person, I prefer to upgrade a few things because their effectiveness is you know, much more heightened when you upgrade it. So I feel like if you all pool your resources to make a few...
Yeah, he locked in. He is. He is. You can't function without sound. It's so weird. You're so disconnected without it. Like when I play, sometimes I used to just play COD without my headset on, and I would just die and be like, I don't even care. Like you're just so disconnected. But he like borderline sweating with no sound.
Like what level? It'll be three. Awesome. And as I understand it too, there's a pretty steep progression as they go ahead and continue leveling up. That scrap really ends up being worth it.
They become more expensive, but yeah, they also like, it's not like a linear progression. It's more logarithmic. They kind of jump up in power. Yeah. But you got to keep them safe too, right? The enemies, like you might get an augmentation where like one of those big knights or big fallen captains comes in and just...
Y'all don't listen through the TV. TV?
Try to keep the space clear.
Red line.
From low orbit and just smashes it into bits. Yeah, it's been known to happen. Who knows?
If one of your
You are very susceptible to judgment right now. TV gaming is for 10-year-olds. Redline, please don't tell me you game through your TV still.
You're going to have to rebuy them once you run out of charges.
Yeah, and also I think I saw a question in chat. I missed the name, so apologies to whoever asked this. Is scrap individual or is it fire team wide?
So we've got an interesting way of doing it. So the fire team earns...
Making love to a brick. I'm dead. What?
You can't mess up your fire team mates by like overspending. You've got your own little stock, your own little wallet.
Yeah.
Purse of scrap to spend.
You're trying to be respectful. Yes, I do. I don't. Red line.
Personally, like a lot of wave.
All them hours you be working, you can't get your little monitor joint. You don't need no PC, boy.
Wanting to instead of getting, you know,
just a monitor.
3 level.
That's it.
1 level 3 turret, for example. Like, is that power gain kind of the one you want to be chasing?
My boy, no. Red line. Bless your heart.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, sometimes it might be better to spread out the.
Yeah, that's true.
The damage, but like a lot of that's going to vary, like which augments or which enemies are coming.
These skylines with no sound equals brick butt.
It might be. This might be an easy way of just some throwing.
Brick booty.
Shanks too.
Brick booty. Shorty got a brick booty.
Who on earth would possibly be?
I'm not gonna watch it on Netflix on a monitor.
No, you can blame me for drop pods. You can blame Noah.
I've done a lot.
Everyone who's spoken.
You make it seem like a monitor is like a Nintendo DS screen. First of all. Second of all.
Noah, or pardon me.
You can still keep the TV. If you really love it so much.
Just sharpening ourselves. The next step pretty much is just to go ahead and hold out for as long as we can in preparation.
You tried it for COD. That's really not a game to play without a headset. They was riling me up. For real. No, for real. You're not. If you want to do good in life, don't play COD without a headset. If you want to succeed in life.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Like, I would die and just be like, man, I don't care. Because you're going to die. Call of Duty, you need footstep sound. You need it to stand any type of chance. Not just to hear other people, but to hear yourself.
An opportunity to show what he can do.
Yeah.
And I think he'll come through for us.
Still has uttered one of my favorite lines. Yeah, we went ahead and chased him into the astral plane. Well, I just shot at him until he ran away, but your way's better.
Gaming on a 50 inches like brick butt. Yeah, gaming on a TV is actually painful. My boy was putting in work on Helldivers too. Respect to you.
We actually have a wide
respect to you, Redline.
Seen with the Hive and the Fallen that it's not just
and through the speakers, no headset.
Different composition. So this is a way full of exclusively ogres.
Through the speakers, no headset. Redline. Say it ain't so.
Allows you to chunk the ogres if they're grouped up.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they're
play PUBG.
They are just booking it straight for the ADU.
These ogres seem very dedicated to their task out of the gate, honestly. It seems like within a millisecond, they're just lighting up anything they can possibly see.
Yeah, I think they're really dedicated to the witness, and I think they're also kind of stupid.
How about air rangefinder?
Doing what they know.
I'm not brave enough to say that to an ogre's face, but I respect you for being able to do so.
Boy, hush your mouth, boy.
So we're seeing another bonus objective here, actually, which is there are going to be pyramid splinters that spawn. That's a great. Now, where are they?
I think there's one up behind you, Noah.
Oh, right here. And then if you keep following it, kind of leads you away from the space, and can't find my distance.
There we go.
We're able to get.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
I desperately need it because my berry bloodline is out of ammo.
Yeah, bury that bloodline.
So there's tension, right? When those splinters lead you away from the ADU, right? You need to kind of have split your attention in two directions.
Yeah, that's something that we were really wanting to.
Talking about bring you to the cold.
Critical, not critical objectives for these augments. They kind of incentivize players to like leave the ADU and kind of have roles. As we see, we got splinter mines, and you have.
I never played PUBG, Gino.
Ashley doing that for me while I defend the ADU, and that kind of means that you have.
You want to use Nova Bomb?
The wave is still coming.
You sound like you want to download Destiny.
Those distractions, which aren't really optional, are kind of what gives you that tension.
You sound like we're gonna have to download it
Like that's something I kind of
and get back accustomed
as somebody who's
off stream.
Seasonal meta kind of develops with things like Strand Titan and Solar over and over.
Yeah.
I'm interested in seeing if interesting things come out of like Onslaught. You're not trying to stay alive yourself. You're trying to keep this ADU alive, which is a object completely separate from you. So like is stasis going to be more useful? We're seeing Ashley use Arc. She's using Arc Souls, which has proven to be really.
You miss your Warlock for real though.
Are going to be something people want to use, or Trinity Ghoul or Sunshot. Oh.
I believe you for real though.
Make that happen. That's fine.
Yeah.
I miss my hunter.
When it comes to the build crafting element, I can probably imagine when you're doing the GM.
Every time he tether, I just want to.
Build you're worried about, but making sure you have that communication.
I just.
Team across champions,
Piece of my heart melts.
Element types like there's probably a whole heck of a lot.
Stasis turrets.
Throughout this
entire
activity.
There's a lot going on in the activity from a moment perspective. We have a bunch of different wave types.
I just want to go invisible and smack somebody else at the head.
Bosses, as we're seeing, and augments there. So really, like, build is king. Like, you're still shooting bad guys, using your abilities, using space magic, but it's all a matter of like.
And I want to see if I can play Destiny Claw.
Maybe you want something more offensive when you're fighting a boss.
Titan for life.
Bring in that spark and rift, but when you're in the ADU.
Yes, 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 yes. Bacon and grease.
Something you mentioned yesterday.
I get it. I get it.
Augments as kind of the levels continue to progress.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about those?
So we just did an augment just now that had capture.
What build do my boy got on, or what difficulty is this on? Cause that turret is just like he's just taking damage and just walking around. Come on now, boy. I get it. He's like me. He's not good at talking while playing. I suck at talking and playing.
They're looking really nice and spiffy.
Yeah. And again, you were saying at level 3, the fire rate also increases.
Yes, fire rate, health, and damage increases for them. But they cost 6,000 scraps, so you're gonna need to save up a lot.
Okay.
I think it's.
Your friends be like, what, Gino?
Going from level 1.
Can you just roll that leftover Shrieker Eye into some enemies, maybe just for the? Oh, it fell off.
Realize you're missing the point. You don't need a PC for a monitor.
The void calls.
Without a PC, we can do everything else on TV that has 120 refresh rate. Well, you don't have to do anything. I mean, you can live your life for real. I mean,
thumbsticks out there to all the PvP.
You the one gaming, so if you faring just fine, then by all means.
Well, I don't want to brag, but as a 4 times gilded flawless, I mean, I'll let you guys brag for that.
Wow. Hey, I'm gonna brag too. I got Riven's Bane back in Forsaken. Petrol's run, that was tough. All my Riven's Bane.
But I do feel like if you playing like
y'all got it.
There's a chapter.
PvP, competitive shooters and stuff, having a monitor
drop the Bungie ID there.
Gives you a little bit of an edge.
No, I'll do it. Check my raid report. Check my dungeon. Hey, I'm there, bro.
Noah is ready, honestly. He's prepared for this moment.
Combo, you sound sick.
Yep. Yes. Well, that's something I neglected to mention. So every time you do a boss, you will actually change locations. And let me just buy something real quick because I have money. But the defense.
Yeah, I mean, really,
place before.
Really, it's all about
Those will still be active. So that
the sweat factor.
building up your defenses over time. You obviously can't upgrade.
If you're on the higher end on the sweat spectrum, then you need a monitor. If you're on the lower end of the sweat spectrum and you're a casual gamer and you don't really play a lot of
take aggro from the waves. Like we see, hey,
sweaty FPS games or whatever, then go forth.
that feeling of feeling
Go forth
the vanguard
with the TV.
the last city, like you're helping to defend them. He's in place.
But yes, that input lag.
You're really digging the trend.
Oh, rip.
Okay, again, we'll put that on the list of things that.
That input lag, that delay with the TV is a big rip. I mean, I don't know if maybe certain TVs are better than others in that aspect, but every TV I've ever tried to play on, man, that input delay.
Referencing the coil earlier, but obviously there's a between the level 10 or pardon me, the 10 wave and the 50 wave versions. What's the reward story for each one?
So in all the activities, every time you beat 10 waves and you beat the boss, you'll get a chest. You'll get rewards.
So every 10 waves,
yep.
You get
And then in the challenge mode, there's a normal and the hard version of those. In the normal version, you'll get.
What I wanted to throw your controller.
until the last
Man, for real.
You'll get double rewards.
Oh, okay.
And then if you play.
I don't miss them days where I used to throw my controller as a kid.
In all the ways.
Excellent.
But it was something
Prizes there too. We might have along the
gratifying about it. Like, it was, you release all that anger, all that energy. It was a release. Especially when you weren't afraid of the damage. Them PlayStation 2 controllers could take a beating.
How do revives work in this activity, both between normal and legend?
So that's
They have new TVs that are better, but they like 2K.
As we see now, there is not. Oh my good lord.
Oh, great. Them things.
The tormentor on your doorstep.
I can answer that.
Tormentors.
Tormentor.
Dang, they lighten him up. Oh.
Is like in
Knocked him freaking in the alley.
2 sets.
Yeah.
Darkness is off. But when we get to the third set, we turn darkness on.
And
So
extinguish.
if you all go down, or the ADU goes down, the activity's over.
That's it.
Or the who goes down?
And in legend, that's on by default.
Yeah, you don't lose any rewards. Every set you complete, you'll get rewards.
Yeah.
But if you're halfway through a set and you fail, that's it.
That's it. Just take your lunchbox and go home.
Yeah, well, you can hop right back in the playlist.
I was too poor back in the old days to throw my controller. I just had to be angry.
This is getting developed behind us.
No, well, I'm saying that them PS2 controllers could take a beating, so I didn't have to.
The ability to just go ahead and keep diving back in.
I didn't have to worry about my poorness, because I knew I wasn't gonna get another one. But
And so I feel like
I don't know. God of War just bring it out of me. It used to bring it out of me for real.
loadouts to begin with the Brave
You threw your controller once and you had to unplug your whole setup and leave it alone for 4 weeks. Man, 4 weeks, that's a big hiatus right there. After a rage session?
You need to be ready for a lot. We're trying to throw a lot of variety at you, right? There's the 2 combatant factions that you're going to be facing and the Fallen Hive that can randomly be in there when you start the mission. There's the multiple defensive locations, and there's like the progression of the waves. There's
Yeah, my little stubborn self couldn't do that. Sometimes I would take breaks if it was really raging my tits off. But sometimes I get mad, rage, and then hop right back in, which didn't really help, because I'm still mad. Sometimes you need a break in order to pass what you're doing.
But you can both, like if
4 weeks is like a year to a kid. Yeah, 4 weeks is huge.
You can upgrade, or they can drop to level 1, you can upgrade it to level 2. Nice, very good. All right, that communication is going to be.
We wanted to keep it. We did a lot of work to make sure it was as streamlined as it could be, because currency can get complicated if you're not careful about it.
In the heat of battle, honestly, it's like sweeper bot, whatever.
What if I had a kid watching me? Yeah, I never threw anything as an adult.
I'm getting shot here.
That's right.
The most I've done to my controller is drop it by accident.
Let's see.
We're getting up there in the waves, and they're getting a little bit more beefy.
Yeah, you guys are murdering your way through. This is going great.
Another thing I really appreciate about Onslaught, other than like the fact you can get lost in it, is like, this is just going to be a great place.
Yeah, I feel like I kind of get the gist of this joint, and I don't want to get tired of seeing it just by seeing him play it all day. Because it's definitely a grind. He on wave 25.
You'll be able to really, tear through a lot of enemies.
Is this the whole thing?
So good.
And he just make me want that exotic.
Low all 50 waves? I think our running theory is that it's impossible.
I think it's not possible. That's my charge to the community. Can you beat Legend solo? by yourself.
Legend.
That's what solo means, but can you be legend or solo?
Someone's got to do it.
If my teammate on the social media team, Mitch, is out there watching, while I'm
50 waves. You know somebody doing that. You know somebody doing that.
again, at our own peril, we underestimate.
We got the great, fictional context where we can be like, no, it's Forces Forces. It's not, it's not Todd.
Yeah. Sure. All right, and also
You was playing 2K for 1K, so your anger was understandable. Or you was playing for money.
but we have come to the end of the segment. You must return to your throne world.
Yo, what's up, John?
I'll be the first to agree with you, especially because I don't want to have to face you down in this activity. I want your help, honestly. When
we'll just 1v1 in Crucible sometime.
Yeah, and also too.
This man played 35 waves, no audio.
Maybe won't say where, but this isn't the only location.
Can we just get a round of applause?
Yeah, there'll be more than that.
He just went in the next room, bust down 35 waves, and
Got a lot of tithes.
came back.
I feel like Eris and I are.
Controllers be costing too much to break now. Yeah. Oh heck yeah.
Turning into a hive god, that's fine. We'll leave that for your.
That's the next expansion.
Obviously, that's true. Yeah, we'll see. But no, Noah, thank you very much for taking us through that.
Thanks
and
for having
of course, for everyone here in Twitch chat, thank you for joining us. But before we go ahead and head on out,
Where everybody only has one life. Ooh.
Destiny 2 Into the Light. Again,
That's for the sweaty boys right there.
Showing up all of this content that's going to be coming out, available to all players. And of course, before we go ahead and head off, Tom, you guys have all worked so heavily on this activity. Tom, we'll start with you. When Onslaught releases, when it gets in players' hands on April 9th, what are you most looking forward to?
April 9th, yes.
I really want to see what players do with the defenses. I want to see
You hear that, Enzo? April 9th. That's a Tuesday, though.
a little less developed than his.
Smack dab in the middle of the week.
And just to be able to see. Also, it's a great time to get back in and play. It's gonna be a great time to play Destiny. It's gonna be like new activities, tons of rewards.
Oops.
It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna be hopping in with me and my sons.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Yeah, Jerome, as someone who's gone ahead and helped craft this story to bring this to life, obviously to make sure it fits into the Destiny universe so well, what are you most looking forward to when this releases on April 9th?
First of all, people getting absolutely hyped out of their minds for the final shape, and I want to see what builds arise out of this. It's a kind of different strategic calculus than we've seen before, so I want to see how.
Okay, so is that it?
Deal with this new challenge.
And
I'm gonna file that one away.
I didn't watch all 3 live streams all the way through,
And of course, Noah,
but we kind of skimmed
this brand new activity. Someone who's obviously spent a ton of time.
the stream to show off the final shape gameplay is 30 minutes before the release of all the new stuff. So on Tuesday, 30 minutes before the release. Right, okay. Interesting. Before reset time. And reset time is like what? 12? Maybe 12 my time?
This be by Ejaye.
Yeah, 12 is around the start time, my regular start time for streams. Not around, 12 is just my regular start time for streams. At least that's the plan. So it works out. Okay, well, we getting daytime sauce. Yes, it is official. This is officially the last night stream. It still don't feel real, bruh. But it should be something. It should be something. Last night stream, yeah. Usually Usually I stream after I get off work, Lilo. So I start to stream like around 3 or 4 and do like, I don't know, like 3 or so hours into like 7, 8 o'clock or something like that. But now that I'm not working anymore, I plan to do streams from 12 to 5. See how that time frame works out. Central Standard, obviously. Yeah. 12 to 5 Monday through Friday, and then Saturdays, I'm not sure on the start time for Saturdays because I gotta be at church and all that stuff, so I'm still figuring out that, but full-time content creator, yep, that's me. That's me. Yep, that's me.
This be by Ejaye.
Thanks, Black Savage. I appreciate it. Very exciting. It is. It is. What an actual schedule.
Sweet sour sauce, you know the deal. Rolling up the hill, cause you know I got the feels.
Yo, Lilo, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for the biddies. The first bit donation. Appreciate it, Lilo. Thank you. But Greg, I had a schedule before. I had a little schedule before. But now it's gonna actually be like even more consistent. Hopefully. Usually sleep till 1:15, 12:15, so you should be able to catch some a little later. Cause you be getting ready for work and everything, right? Yeah, I figured as much. Yeah, I know you usually be having me up while you're working and stuff, Redline, so the nighttime streams was helping you get through them shifts, but hopefully you're still able to slide through 24-hour. Heck, you know. No problem. Can't wait to see what you do. Thanks, Lilo. I appreciate it. Thank you. Whew. Man. Alright. Greg, I'm gonna probably message you tomorrow so we can schedule our meeting. And get this joint cracking because I wanna have a game plan by Monday. So yeah, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow though. See y'all tomorrow. Today was a nice little chill stream. Shout out to chill stream. Shout out to Enzo for coming through with the sniper wolf vibes. Allowing me to relax before halftime. Or before, I don't know, but yeah, just waiting until the official. Yeah, me too, man, me too. But I'm out. Appreciate y'all. Much love. Thanks for all the support as always. Make sure you stay saucy, because if you don't, who else gonna saucinate? Good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite, all that good stuff. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Oh, and make sure you remember, you are loved. Okay? Okay. Later, Ning. Appreciate it, Lilo. Catch you later, Greg. Whew. Good luck with the rest of your night, Redline. Later, Black Savage. Good night, everybody.
I'm gonna catch y'all later. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, bright and early. Your headphones went out. You'll show you in Discord. Okay. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.
This be by Ejaye.
Beat that thing up, Ejaye.